I guess it's time to roll some dice in anger.
Whee!
So, the last we left off, you guys have descended further into the what transpired to be the dungeon known as Thistletop. You encountered the errant Nualia, who you made quite quick work of. And then you had moved south, come across a pillar that was covered in the
What?
carvings of gold coins.
Wiped it off, apologised.
Which appeared to be made of gold. And then you headed further south into what looked like a crypt where you fought 3 shadow creatures.
Yeah.
And then the very last thing was you had uncovered a secret door, and I have in fact dropped the little S to indicate where the secret door is.
We.
Dave, it's you. It's you, you're tank man.
So yeah, the question is, because you didn't do much investigating into the gold pillar, or do you want to go through the secret door?
That's a good point, actually. Can we
clear
check
the room
pillar?
first? Yeah, check everything in this room that we can before we move on. We've only
You
got
did
one
lose
Harper
in
with
that
us, so we're not going to have any errant doors being opened too many times.
He's
It only takes
just as
one.
guilty. Just as
Only
guilty
takes
as his
one.
brother.
I'm the worst
Oh,
one.
get your claws out of me.
You did lose this
Disagree.
at the end of last session.
No. You're ambushed by 75 enemies. Oh, I'm just going to open this door. Oh,
No,
another
the one-
75.
250 enemies rushed
The one
through
your
the
brother
door.
did in Inverness, Jake, was worse.
I think Jake was worse than this. He opened the door to 4 more enemies and a horse.
It was an amazing
Hey,
horse, though.
That was the most beautiful horse I have ever seen.
It was, in fact, amazing.
But yeah, you did,
What can we find out about this golden statue? Did we find something out about the golden statue?
It was a statue. It was made of gold.
It was. I keep wanting to
say
say Netheril, but it's not Netheril. It's the last Thalassonian, isn't it? Or is it?
Thessalonian. Yeah.
Thessalonian. Yeah, because we discovered it's plating. It's gold leaf, not actual gold.
That was it, I do recall.
I
I think.
don't think you did discover that.
Oh, okay. Right, and this is the statue in
As
the
far as
middle.
you know, it's made of gold. No. Sorry, no. So this is the pillar of gold over here. That was a statue that you know is of Thessalonian make.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I will
Right.
describe that. Give me a second. The statue of a stern-looking man wielding a glaive and holding a book. But it was the material that you identified as being Thessalonian. I believe.
Okay. Okay.
Escape.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Oh no! You're right. You.
Do I need to go and get a drink so you can get your
Ooh.
thingies?
I think you identified first
I'll
in the
go do
statue.
that.
Mark game.
You believed it to be a Runelord, like a leader of the Thessalonian Empire.
Okay. A rune
Sorry.
lord, leader of the Thessalonian Empire.
Yes.
Oh.
And the name was
Runelord, eh?
Runelord Karzog.
Ah.
Spell that for me, dude.
Karzog.
Karzug.
Karzug.
Karzaug? Karzaug. Right.
He's a
Okay.
Rune Lord.
Yeah.
Well, Thessalonian's a dead language, so it can be pronounced however you like it to be.
Yeah. Right. Should we go for the mark game then?
Yes.
Orchestrate.
Okay. Good. It's fair.
Desecrate.
Desecrate.
He is likely to desecrate something.
I did think that.
Let's check the spelling on that. I know what that means. Mr. Harper?
I'm thinking chimpanzee.
Okay.
I played that in the last game of Dragonlance.
He picked some
Sandwich
simple
for
ones
me.
in sandwich. He went
Ooh.
back to salad last time, actually.
It's hard to predict which word he's going to recycle.
Yeah, he's a difficult man to read.
He's a difficult
Honestly, the scariest thing I've ever seen is when Mark was using normal words.
He was tired the last time, wasn't he?
Dave broke him.
don't, don't, mate.
No, what did I do?
Never make Mark use normal words again.
I know. Jake's not got over the fact that I once broke you. Okay, so there's nothing else that we can figure out in terms of the statue. Then we know who it is. We know what it is. It is gold then.
I think it had a gold leaf plaque. Was where we might get confused.
Sorry.
Which is where he got the name from. Because Mortis can read Thessalonian.
Well done, Mark. Is the statue stone then?
Yeah.
Okay, righto. Yeah, I think that
This is the
concludes.
gold pillar.
Cool. Can I just have a perception on it just to give it a check over while?
He did all. Get away.
The stone statue.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's always going to be worth clicking the button for perception, isn't it? You never know. 28 to natural 20.
Boom.
Ooh.
Well,
I realise that means you're going to
Gonna
miss
start
all
the night
night now.
quite strong.
Yeah, there's nothing else here that you haven't already found. Obviously, you've got your secret door, the statue, and there's carvings on the wall that all depict the Runelord.
Okay.
Karzog, or Karzog. We're gonna go with Karzog. It's easier to say.
Sure. Okay, should we press on then?
Yeah.
Nothing suspicious now that we've been shadow raped by those shadows. There's nothing else in this room. Oh, hello, it's open. I'll open the door.
Yeah. It was open anyway. You had opened it at the end of last
Oh,
session. I just did.
okay. Okay, if we're all ready, then I'm comfortable enough to. Oh, hello, I've just spent. There we go.
Yeah, sorry.
My strength is on the low side, but my hit points are okay, so we can carry on for me if everyone else is all right.
Yeah. I've taken a couple of it, but nothing.
Yeah.
It is but a flesh wound.
Back to kind of Addam, has his Eidolon disappeared or is it still available?
It
I
appears to
don't
still be
remember it
available.
dying.
The token's still there.
Yes,
Might
you
you
do
do
it
still
I was
blank.
wondering as to whether I need to summon it.
Somebody.
No, you haven't dismissed it as of yet, and you haven't been taken
Okay.
down as far as I remember. So
Okay.
You take some strength damage though.
Yeah, you did lesser restoration on me last time, but
Yeah. That's right.
it's a while before you can. Yeah, I think I forget what my strength is down to. I'll tell you exactly. 11. Yeah, I've got -5 on strength.
Jesus,
Mark, sorry.
the Eidolon's down to -4. It's down to a strength score of 4.
How do we fix that?
Lesser
Rest,
restoration and
and
rest.
healing.
Hello.
Does
get one every
Minato
time.
want to do his usual down the corridor then?
Yeah, I would. I can't see anything on the map, Tom. I'm
is your token reverted again?
potentially.
Bear with me a second. It's actually assigned to your sheet.
We're in the bottom right hand corner, Lou, if that makes a difference.
Yeah, I had to zoom. I had to do some zooming about before I could.
Yeah, I did as well.
See it.
Oh, yeah.
Is this because I haven't been dropping the Dastors again? Sorry, my bad.
I don't
Bear with
know.
me.
Comes round to
Just
you.
drop quick.
I'll end up
Well,
having someone's eye out.
Where are we going then?
Secret door.
Through the secret door that away.
That one. Yeah, I can do a recce if
I
you
have
want.
dropped some Dastors.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
There
stealth
we
down
go.
there then?
Yeah, if you don't mind. I I know it went badly last session, didn't it? But
20.
Yeah.
Okay. Which way you go?
Is this the secret door down here?
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't moved the S, but I have opened it up for you.
Okay. I'm obviously looking for traps and things as well, Tom.
Okay. Roll me a perception or perception check.
12.
Okay. Duly noted.
Because that wasn't foreboding, was it?
Okay.
You
So
keep moving
I'll-
your token, and I'll tell you if you need to stop and roll anything. How about that?
Yeah, okay, cool. So obviously I relayed the fact that there's a corridor up there with a door. And then some
Okay.
stairs. I'm assuming that door connects us to the other room up here. Maybe. Fuck it. Shall I have a
And
wander
you
up?
see the arrows that give you direction of the stairs.
Say again.
The arrows there on the map that give you directions. They go down.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna go down.
Okay.
Is this door open or closed, Tom?
The door is closed.
Can I hear anything?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 23.
23. You can hear like the sound of waves, like the sound of like
Waves?
water movement, if that makes sense. But you're
Okay.
unsure as to whether that's something causing that noise or if it's like coming in from a cove.
Okay. So I'll go back upstairs then and relay that and say it sounds like there's water that way. Or there's some stairs the other way. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to carry on down the other stairs or do you want to check this other room out first?
Shall we check the room out first?
should we go up to the room? Should we all pile up to it and open it as
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, if you want to put yourselves on the stairs in order.
Okay, happy for me to go first again?
Yeah, I'll send Dastor in behind you.
I'll be bringing up the rear, so to speak.
Really?
Giggity.
It's where I like to be.
Oh, hello. There's a Dastor in the sea. Oh, he's gone.
I moved him.
Yeah, so I just chucked them out of the way. There's nothing important in the sea for you.
Yeah.
So,
She's got all spiky. Go away. Go on.
Did you take a +2 cat claw to the nip?
It was the thighs. She was just stopping to decide. No, I'm gonna grip you with all 4 feet like a bastard.
+5 feline avenger.
She could just have got down. No. Where's the fun in that?
okay, so do you try the door?
Yeah.
It opens.
Okay.
I have opened the door.
Step in, shield raise, sword ready.
Okay, so
Dastor on his flank.
the sound of sloshing water fills this room, which is almost entirely collapsed into a large tide pool. What few walls do remain intact here bear incredible and impressive carvings of incredible treasuries filled overflowing with coins, gems, jewelries, and other items of value. To the east, the walls depict a carving of a towering mountain, its peak carved in the shape of a stern face just above a great palace. Below, the side of the mountain's valley cradles an immense city of spires.
Okay, the water, how far down is it, or is it ground level?
Pretend to be called Alf in the corner.
Bear with me. So I think it kind of slopes down into is the answer.
Okay, so it's not. This isn't a cave in and it drops into the sea below or anything. It's just a steady decline into water.
Oh, so yeah. So this is a steady decline into. So this is almost like it kind of slowly rolls in. The water gets much deeper as you head out.
Okay, can I just try the water? Is it seawater? Is it?
It is seawater, yeah.
Okay. Nothing else we
I
can
just saw
see.
the
Nothing
golden
else.
depths are.
Roll a perception check for me.
Gonna have to do is bloody Dastor, won't I?
Anybody else?
18.
Sure. There's me one.
It's all about balance, Dave. It's all about balance.
Swings and roundabouts.
I might have
Um,
Zegric roll one as well.
Okay.
Just for shits and gigs. Sorry.
No, you're all right.
Balancing 2 character sheets is not fun.
Right, okay. So you can see that there appears to be some glinting coming from the pool, but there's nothing like, oh, that's clearly this. Like you'd have to go and search it.
Right.
Go and have a look. Go and have a look, lad.
However, you start to see water disturbance coming from the back of the pool, and out of the water crashes a giant crab-like looking creature. So if you could all roll initiative for me.
Yes.
For me.
Disturbance in the fourth.
Initiative. 7. May as well start as I mean to go on.
Oh,
I'm
Lewis.
on poorly too.
Some would argue lucky number there, Mark.
Sorry?
Some would argue a lucky number there, Mark.
That's true. If I was called Septimus as well, that
Wow.
would be extra
yeah.
lucky. What do you want, Fatty?
Nothing.
I've got the big fat cat leaping at me.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, she doesn't eat. It's she trills and mews. No actual.
Just waiting for a roll from Addam.
I thought I'd rolled for Adam. That's really annoying.
Did you click on his token first?
Yeah.
I
thought that last one
I'll
was what I'd
happily-
rolled for Adam.
Yeah, you're not
Being
on
a
the
problem
tracker.
child, Jake.
I'm good at that,
You're still not on the tracker, mate.
especially when it comes to opening doors. Yeah, he said on the tracker Adam's got 7.
Oh, it does, yeah, you're right. It's just appeared. I do
Have I
apologise.
used-
And your original roll was 11, so I'll change that.
Well, I've got rolled the 11th for Eidolon. Because I think they're both of the same decks. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That might be what the confusion was. Right. Okay.
Can you remember, Tom, if I'd used... I think I've used my daily spell from my staff. Can you confirm this?
I think you actually only used ones last time, mate, if I recall.
Well, I genuinely can't remember, so I will leave it to your judgment if I've got
Probably
it or not.
100. If you can beat 50, you haven't used it.
Right, that's let's have a little go.
And then if you could just like make a note in your notes in future when you use it, that'd be ace if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem. That
Cheers,
makes
cheers.
sense.
Oh, what a nice way to tell one of your players off, Tom. That's
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
tell
think
people
how
off. I just ask them to help me out.
that's off, mate.
Ah, there it is. So D100.
20.
No. Yeah, I've used it. Right.
Okay.
Can't get more fairer than that.
No, I'm quite happy with that. I should have paid more attention. Right.
So,
Are
Zegric,
we?
a
Yeah.
massive red-shelled 450-pound crab has just broken the water surface. What would you like to do?
There's a lot of things I would like to do.
Is one of them run away screaming?
Yes, like a little girl.
Is
I mean,
is
look.
it brown pants related?
I probably, Dave.
There's no thaumaturgy. No prestidigitation.
Are you with me? Why is?
Right, so he's going to. Oh, hang on, let me get the right cursor thing right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mhm.
Swift action, enchant my bow, take a pot shot. I'm assuming I can see it. Or is it below the level of the water?
No, mate, it's completely invisible. Yeah, no, it's broke the surface of the water, mate. It's
Well, no, it was more about the water thing because obviously it's below the water. There's just no point me shooting it by the laws of physics.
There probably is rules for shooting into water in Pathfinder, but he's above the water, so don't worry about it. He's
Cool.
broken the surface. That's so. The initiating thing was that he broke the surface of the water. That's how you know he's there. So
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take a shot with acid splash as per usual.
Yep.
19.
that hits.
Nice.
Nice one.
For 8 damage and 1 acid.
Okay.
And then is there a knowledge check I can roll on this thing?
Yeah, be dungeoneering.
Beautiful. 17.
17. This appears to be a giant hermit crab.
Is that all I'm going to get?
What do you want to know? That was just one relevant piece of information.
What's his name?
What's his name? What's a good crab name?
Mr. Krabs.
Craig. Is his name Craig? No, I'm joking.
Craig the Crab.
Weaknesses. Do I know of any of its weaknesses?
Doesn't appear to have any like special weaknesses. You do know they're very territorial.
Yeah, so it's going to
So
attack
it
us
likely
thinking that we're
won't.
other crabs.
Well, you would think that. So what I'll give you, you would think that it will only protect a certain area. So if you chose to flee, it probably isn't going to try and chase you out of this area. You know that.
Okay.
And you also know that it likes to constrict its enemies with its claws. I'll give you that. As
Okay.
well.
So Zegric will be like, this is spread all that to the rest of the team so everyone's aware of it, and lets them decide what they want to do with that information.
It's also it's a monster. It's a creature. It's not It's not like intelligent. If that makes sense. It doesn't have like thoughts and tactics.
Go for the eyes. They don't like it. I'll say pointlessly because that applies to everything.
Okay. Is that everything you'd like to do?
There's nothing else I can do, Dom.
Okay. Brings us to Dastor's turn. So your second turn.
Oh, God. Okay.
Hang on. Who's got the higher dex between Dastor and Argus? It might be Argus's turn.
11.
Dastor is a +1.
0.
Okay. Yeah. We're right.
Very cute.
Dastor is going to hold his attack. So he's going to stand where he is. He's going to let the team decide what they want to do, whether they want to withdraw or hold the ground. So he's going to hold where he is with an attack ready that if the crab comes at him, he's going to twat it with his axe.
Okay. Brings us to Argus.
Same.
Okay. Brings us to the Eidolon.
Elon's going to move up and towards the front line.
Okay.
And then he's going to hold to attack if needs be.
Okay. It brings the hermit crab's turn, and it is gonna charge right up to Argus.
should
Um,
provoke our attacks.
which does provoke, which does it triggers the held action, if you like. So you may make your attacks.
Oh, yeah. You're such a knob.
Apparently, Zegric's rolled in. Oh no, that's
15.
4, sorry. Is a miss.
Okay.
With my reduced strength, such that it is 9.
Which is unfortunately also a miss.
Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, so its first attack is, well, it's going to take 2 attacks against Argus.
Mhm.
Let's do hit, let's choose damage. So first attack. Ooh. Oh, it's been coded wrong. Oh, naughty Runelords.
Oh, it's not a roll 20 issue, surely.
Oh, but he never has issues, Dave. What are we talking about?
It's fantastic.
So
One
that's a
second
natural
while we
20.
just hear from our sponsor.
That's an ass
Very
course,
good.
it's a natural 20.
So to confirm,
You rolling that to us as well, Tom?
I can't do it any other way,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately. It only does it secretly when it's on the sheet. There probably is a way, but
I've been for the sheet
there's a
already
19
today.
confirmed against your AC.
No.
Okay.
AC 22.
Nice.
The only other way I could do it is roll it with dice, but I think that'd be cheating. So. And we said with unconfirmed crit, it's an extra damage dice. That's right, isn't
Was
it?
it the one below?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
However-
if you damage on a D8, it's D6, D10 to a D8, etc., etc.
Yeah. But what do you do if it's a D4, Sam? Say it's a
D2.
D4.
D3.
Either a
Yeah,
I'd go
D3.
with a D3.
Oh. What have you been like that for, lad? You take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Then he's going to try and grab you.
Should be
So this is
CMD.
Yeah, so this is CMB check against your CMD.
14.
Okay. Oh, God. Roll pretty poorly, but still managed to grab you. So you take an additional.
Getting a bit of breath wind from you, Mark. I don't know if your mic needs to go out a bit.
Oh, hang on. Is that any better?
Yes.
You take an additional 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as it kind of constricts its claw around you.
An itchy bottom.
Yeah.
No, I do.
I'm currently trying to jam it with my shield and the butt end of my sword.
And then it's going to make the second attack. Oh, God, it doesn't. I've just tried to click it again and it doesn't work.
I say you rolled a 1d4 plus 6.
Yeah, that was the additional damage. And a 19, which we have established does not hit you.
Correct.
Okay, so that is the end of the giant crab's turn.
For that.
Crabs.
Brings us to Minato's turn.
I mean, would I be able to throw my dagger from here?
You would, but you would be at a -4 because this is in melee.
There's a spot there.
Yeah.
Squeeze
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay. Would I be able to get there, Tom, with the obviously passing through 2?
You've got 40 feet of movement, mate. You can, yeah. It'll cost you 20, no, 15 to get there because you'd be double on the Eidolon, then you'd go diagonal, so you'd be fine.
Okay then.
Trying to slip around Dastor. Dastor's only little anyway. Be right.
Cool. Right, I'll have a couple of attacks then. So cold returning dagger.
Is unfortunately a miss.
Balls.
So it's either
Oh,
18 or 19 AC.
Second attack.
That's
25
a hit.
crit. Does 18.
However, that does not confirm against its AC.
AC
I
19.
should also remind you that when Sam hit it, it was flat-footed.
Oh, right.
So its
Sorry.
AC may be
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. I did think that when I hit it and then didn't hit it with Dastor. I was like, he was flat-footed.
So you get an additional damage dice. So you've got your 7 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So roll a
Oh no,
D4.
sorry. Yeah, and then roll an additional D4.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
4.
I didn't actually do that.
Nice. That's max damage. 11 points of damage. Very nice.
Thank you. That's me.
Okay. No offhand because you can attack with your offhand, can't you?
That
I've
was
just done it.
fun.
No, that was his. Oh,
That was
see.
his
Oh, of course it was. Yeah,
Wakizashi.
sorry. Because yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, sorry. I do
Or
apologize.
Wazakashi. That's what I'd like to call it.
It brings us to Mortis' turn. Okay.
Come on, Mark. Save the day. Save the day.
Right, where am I? I'm in the room. Right.
You are.
There's no
Right
way
there.
I'm going to be at a disadvantage if I try to ranged attack it.
It's a -4 to shoot into melee.
Can I get anywhere where I can hit it with my staff? I can't. Right, in that case, it's just
Well,
going to be...
you can, but to do so, you've got to pass to get through its space and get behind it.
Right, let me see
Which is a dex check.
Let me have another look what I've got. Spells. Oh, stop doing that. I keep clicking the bell end.
If you're going to click on the crab's bell end, mate.
Yeah. I told you to get crabs if you weren't careful.
Just don't cast Mage Armor on the crab, Mark.
No, that's not.
You seem to
I'm not
cast
casting it
twice
at all.
now.
I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at it at -4, which is actually I don't think I can hit it with -4. Let's give it a go.
Do you not have magic missile?
Not learnt. No, not learnt.
You've used magic missile before, Mark.
I think he's used his magic missiles.
Yeah,
up
I've used it till long rest.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Ready for a natural 20?
Well, I think that's got to be a natural 20. Let's give it a go.
Come on,
Go on,
Mark.
Mark. Go on. Oh, he's done it! He's done it!
And it 22 to confirm.
Which does confirm.
Nice.
Dave,
Yes,
you empowered me. I don't know, in some strange way.
Where
Right.
are all these 20s coming from?
That's fine. It's roll, and you've got 5 points of damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Very good.
That's my best
Love it.
spell hit ever. Like, ever.
Well done, Mark.
Does Ray of Frost have any other negatory effects? Or does it just do damage?
Let me just double check. I actually have no idea.
Solid
It's
hit,
got
though.
nothing in the
Really,
in the
really
note,
good.
So apparently not.
Okay.
Just
And if you can roll a 23 on a 20, you can hit this creature without rolling a 20. Just so you know, for your own information. Please don't be disheartened.
That's me done. I'm quite happy with that.
Okay. That brings us to Addam's turn. Who's masturbating in the corridor.
Again?
Masturbating in
How
the
many
corridor.
times?
Well, I like to impress.
No
Does
masturbating
anybody
in
know
the
what the range
corridor.
on magic missile is?
I can imagine that Mark can tell you. I would have thought it'd be at least 25 feet.
100 feet.
There
10
you
foot per level.
There you go. Yeah.
Which you've got a wand, don't you?
Yeah, you'll be able to use magic missile. That's going to hit it right in the face. Right in the face.
I'm going to move up to here and then I'm going to use my wand of magic missile.
Okay, so that's a UMD check.
Magic missiles, automatic
use-
hit.
Yeah.
The use of the wand, the UMD check, Dave.
Right, okay.
Because unless he knows magic missile.
That's an 18.
Got a pelmet.
Yeah.
Does that work?
So I'm just double checking.
18, that's a good no.
Okay, unfortunately, it doesn't. So for future reference, it's a flat. You've got to get a 20 as an overall score.
Oh gosh.
Perhaps give that to Mark.
Well, he's got a +9. He rolled a 9,
Is
All
it?
right.
so it's
Magic
actually
20?
not that
Well, yeah,
horrendous.
it's not as difficult. Yeah.
That's why I had to just double check it, Sam. But it is, yeah.
That's
So you-
high for a first level spell.
It's yeah, but it's flat regardless of the wand.
Okay.
So when you get high level spells, it's still DC 20.
Okay.
And obviously,
It just seems
it
high
gets
to me.
up-
That
it
was
gets-
all.
yeah, that's why I had to double check it because it seems a bit rough to me.
Does it use a Does it expend a use at this?
No, you have to activate it in order to expend the use. So you don't expend the use. In
That's
order
not
to
too
do
bad
that.
then. At least we've not lost the
Yeah.
use of the magic.
I'm going to go and change my banjo string. Shall be back.
Jesus. I fucking hope not.
We're using
I
roll
didn't
20. We
realise
should
they-
have known it'd be cock orientated.
Titan creation, that's no good to him. Activation there. That doesn't spawn the check either. Yeah, so I'm 90% sure it is just flat DC 20. I will look into that further. It does seem a bit harsh, but as I say, it's flat across the board. So
It is what it is. Pathfinder is a bit more notoriously challenging than D&D. And
the
that's
more skill
okay.
points you jump into it, the higher chance. Yeah, I mean, get to a point quite quickly where you have to roll anything above a 1. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there is that aspect to it. Which brings us back around to Zegric.
Ah. I don't want to sound boring, but I think it's a bit of rinse and repeat.
Absolutely fair enough.
I would go with a different spell, but it's quite high in AC.
That,
Will I hit it?
unfortunately, is a miss.
What?
It was flat-footed when you hit it last time.
A 19's a miss.
It's a miss, yeah.
I mean, to be
Okay.
fair, it is a giant fuck off hermit crab.
Rocky Coke. That's the end of his turn.
Okay. It brings us to Dastor's turn.
Oh, Dastor's going to do the same. He's going to twat it. I think. I don't think there's much
Hopefully.
spell-wise I can do. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's going to be a twat it. He's got less chance than I had. 18.
Right in the
It's
Johnson.
unfortunately a miss. Only thing you can try and do is flank. You just have the +2.
Crafty flank. Stop it.
I
You
thought
go
you were
use-
telling yourself off
No,
there,
that's
Mark, for laughing.
Okay. Can bring us to Alex's turn.
Is there anything I can do to free myself, or is it just I'm just hitting it?
So it's not holding you so put. It's like a grab. It constricts, then it lets you go.
Oh, okay, right.
That makes sense.
In which
It's
case,
not-
I'll
it's
just
not
try and
holding
hit it.
you, You're not restrained.
Got you. Okay.
Okay.
I'll try and hit it and miss. Yep. someone else's turn.
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action or swift action for lay on hands, please?
You certainly can.
No.
Which is, because it's been a while, I think it's D6. 4. Let's change that
Okay.
to 4.
Okay. And that's going to bring us to the Eidolon's turn.
So I don't think the Eidolon can particularly get into it very well.
You can move around, but you'll take an attack of opportunity as you move. You could try and get into a flanking position with Argus.
How deep?
Um,
I think
Mortis.
if I'm honest, I'm just going to pass the Eidolon's turn. He's weak. He's obviously got that quite hefty strength drain.
Yeah.
Really?
I guess
Sorry, what was the
like
question, son?
whose question was it?
Thought someone asked a question. Sorry.
I had asked how deep the water was behind
At
it.
that point, probably kind of 5 feet. Is on the very edge, if that makes sense. So it's kind of half in water, half not. So
So to stand behind him, you'd be 5 feet in water.
ish, yeah.
That's
You
quite
could
deep.
stand there without being, yeah. So again, it's like on a sloping scale. So quite next to it, probably more like 3 feet when you're sort of next to the creature. If that makes sense.
So what you're saying is one of us could, probably not Dastor, but one of us could stand behind it
Yeah, in theory.
to get
Yeah.
flanking.
Can the Eidolon get past then?
Got the movement, but as what Jake said is that it's not. He doesn't think it's going to be able to hit it. So
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, 'cause
So
he's got a strength of 4, hasn't he? So he's at minus. 3?
Yeah.
okay. It's going to bring us to the crab's turn. So Mark, roll
Hello.
me a d6, please.
Right. D6.
And we're gonna go clockwise. So Argus will be lowest, and then
Bang in the middle.
so
Number
Dastor's
3.
taking 2 attacks.
Oh dear.
Oh, for goodness.
If anyone sees a carry bag moving around on its own behind me, it's because the kitten's in the bag. I didn't put her in the bag. She went there quite happily. She's been there for ages. Oh no, she's sat by it now.
Does a 13 hit Dastor?
No.
Okay. And does a 24 hit Dastor?
Oh,
I think a 24 hits everything, doesn't it?
Possibly, yeah. So
Probably not the
roll-
crab.
Well, yeah, with the exception of the crab itself.
I've just realised my Ray of Frost took a touch attack, ranged touch attack. So
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
should
it's range.
make things-
Oh, yeah, it goes against touch AC, so you could definitely
Yeah.
hit it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to give it some
so-
more pasty.
C and B check to see if he's able to constrict Dastor with his claw. Is a 20. No, so it's against your CMD, dude.
Oh, sorry.
CMB is what you roll to
yeah,
do
yeah.
the maneuver.
15. Oh, that's not bad.
Still gets you.
Yeah, no, I was just saying it.
Yeah.
15 is actually not too bad for a CMD.
What does CMD stand for?
Combat maneuver defense, I think.
Combat maneuver bonus and combat maneuver defense. Yeah.
It's to do with grappling and things like that. You have to build very specifically to be good at that type of thing.
Yeah.
So in Giant Slayer, which is the podcast to listen to, one of them built a rogue build for grappling, and his whole design was he climbed up the back of. He was a dwarf, and he climbed up the back of giants and other large creatures, and then we'd be hacking them from behind and things like that whilst hanging on.
So that all takes 15 points of bludgeoning damage
Oh,
Yikes!
so,
as he's constricted by the giant crab. Brings us to Minato's turn.
That is not good.
Come on, Luce.
Right.
We need someone to step up here, otherwise it's going to be the whole session fighting a fucking crab.
Can I try and stand behind it, Tom?
Yeah,
What would
you can 5 foot step as well, which means you don't incur attack opportunity.
A hamster.
Cool. So he's now being flanked, isn't he?
Yeah, Sam's looking questioningly at that, and yet that is the rule.
Roger, Roger.
You look like you're questioning the 5 foot step. No,
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
Not at all.
Yeah, so you are now flanking, so you get a +2. +2 to your.
I am
Yeah,
an archer. I love the 5 foot step rule.
19.
Is unfortunately just a miss.
Well, we were. Right, try again. Well, that's going to miss.
Yeah, I'm afraid not, mate.
Yeah, there's nothing more I can do. I'm out.
Okay. Brings us to Mortis' turn.
Right then, so I'm going to be taking the minus. Same again. See. We'll go to spells. It'll be,
Come on,
it'll
Mark.
be there. 14 against touch.
Is that with the -4, or do I have to take the 4 off that?
Oh no, you have to take. Yeah, you'd have to take 4 off that.
Oh, really sorry, mate, but that is also a miss.
Muted. Right, I think that's me.
But against touch, without the -4, that would have hit.
Yeah.
Roger, Roger.
Oh, Mortis was a small, furry creature.
Brings us
Instead,
to Adam's turn.
massive.
Yeah.
So Adam's going to rinse and repeat. He's going to try and throw another massive magic missile, not massive missile. Well, hey,
Massive missile.
he's over-egging himself.
Dave, have you played these lads' Stiff Wars? Have you still got a copy of it? And if so,
haven't.
have you played it to them?
No, I haven't. Yeah.
21.
That is
There
a
you go.
success. There you
Great.
go.
Yes.
Dick so hard, large.
Okay, so 3 points damage. Very nice.
Golden.
Very nice indeed. What does it look like when you use this one? I think it's the first time you've used it.
Adam whips out the magic wand, gives it a. I can't say that.
Whips
Just
out,
gives it a
does
little flick with his wrist, and then.
Oh, he's flicking it with his wrist now.
Well, I was going to say he's going to pull out his wand, give it a little rub, and then it shoots out a magic missile at the end of it.
There we go. There's the hat trick.
And then he's just gonna pull his his normal like sadistic little face.
I think you say pull his cheeks though. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Spread 'em, boys.
The
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Pardon?
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's absolutely everything. Thank you very much, Tom.
Okay, mate. Brings us to Zegric's turn.
Stop
Oh,
me.
me again. How is it looking?
Fishy.
Is it looking
Rapid.
like it's got plenty of fight left in it? Is it looking a bit battered and bruised?
Roll a perception check for me. I mean, it
So
looks
that's a
incredibly
question,
fucking angry.
Well, yeah, I can
No.
imagine that.
Like 6, 7 people have just invaded its home and started hitting it with shit. Like, I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Someone
but
came
it's-
to my house and started.
It's got the
an
goal
11.
to have shiny things at the bottom of the pool. It's,
Yeah. What does it expect?
I mean, there
Gonna
isn't an
turn it
image
into
of this crab,
seafood
but in my
sticks.
head, it does look like the crab from.
SpongeBob.
No, the Disney film.
Arr, get away from me, treasure.
Little
Oh.
Mermaid.
The one from Moana.
That's the one.
Oh, I went
Yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Do you know that
Shiny.
Mr. Krabs,
Giant version of Sebastian.
Mr. Krabs is the same bloke that played Kurgan in Highlander?
get away.
Yeah, he does Mr.
Wild.
Krabs' voice.
Wow.
And he was
with-
the evil prison guard in Shawshank Redemption as well.
Yeah, he was. Now, am I right in thinking he's passed?
I don't know, you know.
I've
mean,
seen
it's
him in
not-
something relatively recently.
It was in
Often.
that Carnival series. So that was ages ago, actually. Where he played the preacher fella.
He does a lot of Star Trek episodes and stuff as well. He was in Star Trek Troopers as well, obviously.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
hard.
he's,
With an 11, mate, you're not 100% sure. I mean, you've done something to it, but
doing something to his ass. He's not kicking his ass. He's definitely doing something.
I'll take one more shot at it with my bow and arrow with acid splash. If not, I'll change tactics.
Okay.
21. There it is.
that hits.
5 from the bow and 2 from the acid.
Okay. Yeah. It's not very high. It screeches at the acid, but
Doesn't like acid.
clearly isn't very happy with you.
Don't like it up.
Which brings us to Dastor's turn.
Dastor's going to twat it. No, he's not.
Can he
Yes,
reach?
he is. No, he's not. Oh, I don't know what to do with him.
What is it? A pantomime? Oh no, he isn't. Oh yes, he is.
He's
Dastor's got 6
behind
HP.
you.
And if
I can't do
if-
diddly squat for him either.
and if I move him back, he's going to get twatted. Well, sorry, Lars. If I kill Dastor, it's nothing personal. I'm going to twat him with his war axe.
No.
Nope. I don't think there's else I can do. Yeah.
Okay. Gonna bring us round to Arx's turn.
Smashing. So first off, I'm going to confirm that the fella's name is Clancy Brown, who played Kurgan. He is still alive, and he did loads in 2023, including Ahsoka. He was Governor Ryder.
That's what I saw him in.
Yeah. He was
I was gonna
in
get spoiled.
John Wick as well.
No, it's John Wick that I've seen him in. Sorry,
Yeah.
do apologise. Yeah,
He's in John Wick.
The first John
the
Wick
new
film
one, yeah.
was so good.
He's in the new one.
Yeah.
The new
Oh.
Crow looks terrible. Has
I
anyone
believe it's
seen that?
plus. Not that it matters because I'm flanking, but is it +2 to this 19, so that misses as well.
+2, 19. Unfortunately, a 19 does miss.
Who's the new actor?
Next.
Who's playing the new Crow?
It's one of the Skarsgårds. I can't remember which one. And he's a good actor, but he just
Bill
doesn't look.
Skarsgård, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's about 3 or 4 of them.
My IMDb app's going to take a hammering today. What we're talking about? The
Crow.
The Crow.
2024.
They all look wildly different from each other, the Skarsgård brothers. They don't actually look related.
No.
Can put that out there.
Well, one of
Oh,
them's
it's-
the Baron in June, isn't he? Is that
Yeah,
Eric?
that's Skellen, isn't it? Skellen's
Yeah.
the dad, and then you've got
Bill.
Bill.
This one is, yeah.
Gustav. Gustav was in Loki and Vikings, wasn't it?
Yeah. Awesome.
They should have
And
done it
then-
as a just a different crow, because I mean the idea behind the lore is that it's each person only comes back once, so every crow story is about a different revenge. The crow's brought a different soul back for the same reasons, if you get me. And they should have done it as that like that instead of making him Eric Draven, because Brandon Lee was Eric Draven, and he always will be.
Brings us to
He
Leland's
died on
turn.
set filming it, didn't he?
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
That's why it was cursed, apparently.
Hey, Keith.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a
Eidolon's
great
turn.
film.
The Eidolon's just going to hold its action. It's too weak to do diddly squat.
Okay. Brings us to Crab's turn.
Oh, God.
Jake, will you roll D6 for me?
Of course I can, Tom. Excuse me, boys. There we go. That's a 3.
And Dastor's going down.
Dastor's getting it again.
Right in the face.
Oh, dear.
In the eye.
I'll send Lars a personal apology letter.
In the eye again.
I'm guessing 24 hits him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll go with the CMB to grab.
Do we really need to?
24. Yeah, because it fails. It takes less
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, it's not fine. It hits. It's above.
So, oh, God. Oh, it takes absolute max damage.
Oh, no.
20 points of damage.
Yeah.
What's his
Hang on, I'm just bear with me.
So he's
Oh,
now- So he's at minus 14.
yeah.
Is that
What's
dead?
his
Dead.
con?
That I'm not even making it up. Is one off dead.
No.
And it's got a second
One.
attack.
Yeah, however, it isn't a smart creature, so it is going to go for another target. It's going to go for Argus. I keep forgetting that rolling that one.
I think that wand of healing bell cheese might come in useful to stop Dastor being immensely dead.
And it's a 14 to hit Argus.
That misses.
Feeling bell
Okay.
cheese. That sounds very interesting.
That brings us to Minato's turn.
You can try mine. It's mature.
Rinse and
Oh,
repeat,
no.
mate, Tom. That misses.
Worst offer I've had all year.
That misses.
Jesus.
No, something Paul Davis said to Steve was
They are
uni.
unfortunately both misses.
Yep.
And that brings us to Mortis's turn.
Right. I'm just going to rinse and repeat. I don't think there's anything better I can do. So fingers crossed for a hit. No. Oh no, I don't know. Against touch AC, is that enough? Minus so that'll be a 12.
12. Unfortunately, a miss.
No.
Very close, though. Very
I
close.
blame Dave.
No.
If you'd already killed it, Dave, I wouldn't have missed then.
What, with my 11 strength?
Which is going to bring us to Addam's turn.
Well,
This-
Addam
I'm-
is going to need.
Sorry, Jake.
No, it's okay. You carry on, Dave.
Oh, I was just going to say TPK to a giant hermit crab. Go on.
Could you imagine after everything we fought?
Do I need to do a UMD check to use my Wand of Cure Light Wounds?
No, because Cure Light Wounds is on your spell list.
Fantastic. Let's throw that at my boy Dastor for 8 points of healing.
Okay.
So just remind me, Tom. Does that come off the negative, or does I go to 0 and then heal 8? I can't remember.
I think, or I could be wrong, that it just goes on the minus. But bear with me. I am just finding the exact rules in the book. 18919.
This is actually more complicated than first ed, I think. Mind you, does anyone remember the first ed hand-to-hand, unarmed combat system? It was completely different. There was no D20s involved. It was weird.
No, so it
Did
just
you ever
goes to
use the
-1.
verses, flashing and piercing versus different armor? I never did.
Yeah. Yeah, in first ed, you used to have things marked along where it's,
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
minus as it got to what arm. So if you were using a whip against plate armor, you weren't hitting him. You just weren't hitting him.
It's off the minus, Tom.
Off the minus, you have to go above 0 in order to regain consciousness.
Okay, so
And what did that
that
page open?
puts him at -6.
Because I actually don't think we've done anything dying. You normally get healed pretty quickly. So, and you've gone pretty far negative. So, okay, brings us to Zegric's turn.
Come on, Sam.
I'm going to try and shoot him again. Shoot him again.
Okay.
If this fails, I'll just go to magic, I think. But hey ho.
Hooray.
24!
Definitely hits.
Max damage,
Max
11.
damage.
Plus
Acid.
3 damage. 3 acid. 14 altogether.
Max
It is looking
damage.
very, very ropey.
Do it.
I had a rope golem in first ed once. That was. It was as well.
Okay, brings us to Dastor's turn.
Who
So
is on a saving throw.
he is. So
Oh, this is bad.
It's
'Cause
DC 10 plus what you're minus,
Yeah,
and it's a Constitution save you need to roll. So the DC is
it's 16.
16.
8.
Okay.
So
Oh,
don't I
So
take
you
a hit
fail.
point in
You
damage?
take 1 hit point of damage.
Yeah.
It goes on the next round. So you get longer. You get more chances to save.
yeah.
It gets incrementally harder as you fail more times. And once you succeed, your stables you're at 0.
Yeah, that's actually
So
quite
it's-
sensible.
Yeah, it's potentially a little bit more forgiving, depending on how much
I've
you
just
wonder.
got to go, boys. I've got a bit of an emergency come up. Just carry on without me. I'll stay on Discord.
Okay,
Alright,
mate.
Jake.
Well, I
Okay,
hope everything's okay. Oh, ooh,
Interesting.
that's not good.
No, not at all. Do you want me to step in and take control of his character then?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Brings us to our system.
Okay. I'm going to try and hit it. It's still flanked.
Yep.
So I've got the +2 and +2 in this time.
Okay.
Um,
Come on.
no,
mate.
18.
Oh, so close, but yet so far away.
The shame of it is if you hadn't taken the strength damage, you'd have had a few hits,
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
you'd have
Yeah,
hit it
yeah.
several times.
So the Eidolon is going to take a 5-foot step, and then he's going to do a full round attack. Open the Eidolon's parachute. So claw bleed, misses. Standard claw, misses. Bite, misses. Same thing every time.
Consistent.
Wow.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not the kind of consistency we strive for, though, is it?
Yeah, no.
Tom, I think Jake kept him out because he can't physically hit him.
And if he rolls
his
a natural
AC
20, though.
Yeah, but it'd be a 19.
And it is also another
The
target.
natural 20 always hits.
Okay.
But it's another target to take the pressure off.
Yeah,
He gets
And
3
if he
attacks
dies
turn,
and he
he's
has
got
to
natural
summon him
attacks.
again, he'll be
Full
fresh
strength.
as a daisy.
I think he comes back with half health, but yeah,
Well, he'll not have
he's
the
better than
minuses.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, brings us to the hermit crab, Mark. Oh no, sorry, you've already gone. Andy and Luke. He's back in. So Jake's gone, and Mark's had a go. So Sam, roll a d6 for me.
I don't want to.
Okay, Dave, d6 for
No, I'm doing it. 3.
3. So
All
it's
of
gonna
them
go
have been
for-
3s.
I know. Interesting. So it's going to go for the Eidolon. God. I don't know why I keep forgetting that it isn't going to do it when I click on it. Hits.
Yeah.
For sure. CMB check. Fails to constrict the Eidolon. The Eidolon manages to just wriggle through.
It's the TV remote, for fuck's sake.
And the Eidolon takes minimum 7 points of damage. Second attack.
remedy some discombobulate.
Did anyone have discombobulate?
Yes.
Yeah. And we've got, unfortunately, it's orchestrate, desecrate, chimpanzee, and sandwich.
Yeah, I went with desecrate, not discombobulate.
And we've had no viewer thingies today.
Yeah.
So I just need to check if 21 actually hits the Eidolon because it's got pretty high AC. Yeah, no, it does take the hit. CMB, CMD. Yeah, no, so it takes 2 times. And the Eidolon disappears. And it takes total of 25 points of damage that round. So the Eidolon just fades away. melts into a fleshy goon.
Oh dear. Sorry, Jake.
I will apologise to Jake because, I think there's a reason why you're keeping him out. Brings us to Minato's turn.
Come on. 28.
That hits.
Does that hit?
Definitely hits, mate. Yeah.
Lovely. Right.
And describe to me how you kill this thing with 2 hit points.
Right. Christ.
Okay, so Minato
for
gets
that.
really frustrated at this point and goes, "Your fucking crab," and kind of like jumps on its back, and you just see him pull out one dagger and just go constantly until it makes a hole, and then he just puts his hands in and just rips it almost like Mortal Kombat. Finish him.
Nice. Well, there's plenty of crab meat for dinner now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, on my knowledge check, the hermit crab make good eating.
I
Tastes like
imagine.
crab meat. So yeah,
Yes.
and it's the same as any crustacean. And there's a lot of it. As I say, it's a 450-pound crab.
Would 450 pounds of hermit crab be worth a lot of money?
Yeah, but you're several days travel from Sandpoint to its preserving.
Yeah,
meat.
it's spoiled. We can have it for tea though.
Yes, you
Right,
can.
so we need to get Dastor sorted. Can we? Is there anything?
The one to
Jake's
cure
looking
like
up.
wounds again.
Let me just pull up his character sheet real quick. Um,
Can we
you've
not
got
use
enough time.
the heal skill or anything to get him back to stabilize him?
You can. Do you want to make the check to see if he stabilizes on his own? Because it will save you some healing.
So I don't have it.
It's a con check, DC 17 now.
Oh, you want me to roll it?
Yeah, you may. Yeah, because if it saves you the chart,
No.
yeah.
Oh no!
There's no penalties for rolling a natural one. It's still only 1 damage. So, Adam,
Has anyone got heal?
No.
I've got it ticked, but I haven't got any bonuses in it, so it's just a flat D20.
you can roll it if you want. See if you can stabilize him.
Would that be DC 17?
Yeah.
18.
Oof. I've got
Yeah,
nothing
DC
to
18.
lose. have
Well,
I?
I'd say you can have it at the same time, so
Oh.
it can stand at DC 17.
13.
No, afraid not. In which case, it's going to be one dig. So we'll go from the 18.
Let me just hang on. Hold fire, Tom. Let me just double check my spells before
Mhm.
we fully commit.
Yeah, does anyone have to stabilize? Would be the other question.
No,
I think it's cantrip.
no, I don't. Have you got it,
Okay.
Mark? Nope. Yeah, I think it's a cleric specific in it.
Okay, so we take 6.
Should we?
Another 6.
Yeah, that will do.
That's got him back on his feet anyway.
He's
And
on
then you
4
decide what
HP,
you
yeah.
do for that.
And then as soon as he takes a breath, he's going to cure his use his last cure light wounds.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to use 2 lay on hands on myself.
which is 9. I guess I'm up to about half HP.
Well,
Okay. So the question is, what would you like to do now?
Loot.
Move on.
Well, the obvious
Couple
thing,
that-
what's that shiny thing in the pool?
yeah. Chop the crab up.
Yeah, just get us a good portion each and a
Get
big
us a
fat
crab
one
dinner.
for the Eidolon. Can have all the guts and that because he love it.
Did somebody remember to bring the
Eidolon's gone.
butter?
Oh, did he die? Oh,
Took a hit for the team.
Okay. So you take 9 minutes to the entirety of the pool. And in that 9 minutes, you uncover
Oh, hang on.
3,500 silver pieces,
Wait, Tom. I wasn't ready to make
Yeah, no,
notes.
you're all right.
I've got it, mate.
You ready, Sam?
Yeah, so 3,000.
500 silver.
Yeah.
630 gold pieces.
Nice. Yeah.
40 precious stones worth 10 gold pieces each.
10 gold each.
And a jade amulet.
Valued at.
You'd have to roll a check. You'd also so there's also one more thing.
Okay. Yeah.
However, it's at the bottom of the pool. And it's a large-sized ancient helm. That's going to require and kind of. I don't know who comes across it, but it's heavy, and you're going to take multiple of you to try and get it out.
So when you say large size, we're talking like a giant, as in
Correct.
the creature giant, large
Correct.
sized helmet. Right.
Correct.
Gotcha. Hmm. Can we do an appraisal on the jade amulet?
You can. Did you want to detect magic on it first?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, sure.
So it does have a magical aura.
Okay. So you're going to want a spellcraft. Is the helmet giving off a magical aura?
No, but it looks expensive.
Okay. Do you want a spellcraft on the jade amulet?
I certainly would like one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So this is a jade amulet of natural armor +1.
Ooh.
Bear in mind that natural armor is a separate thing, so it stacks differently to your armor. So it would go on top
Yeah.
of your armor and on top of your shield.
Yeah, because we've got one or two of them floating around now, haven't we? Natural armor bonuses.
I've got the worst AC, but I tend to fall back to be at the back a
Yeah.
lot. So
No, is the honest answer to that question.
I think Dave's got definitely some resistance, haven't you, Dave?
No, I've kept away from resistance. That's gone to the casters, but predominantly Dastor, I believe. I've got a ring of protection +1, which gives me +1 defense.
Oh, because an amulet of natural arm would stack, wouldn't it, Tom? Because the
what you
class
got?
has
A ring of
different
protection,
bonuses.
Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they stack differently. Just bear with me a second.
Yeah, because I've also got written down, I don't know if anyone took it, but a silver disc / medallion on leather cord inscribed with Sahedron, which is a +1 resistance, and you can cast.
It's Sahedron's like a shape. I sent you a picture of that last
sorry.
time in the
And
chat.
you can cast false life on the wearer to preserve a dead body.
could I pinch that?
And
Oh, actually, you could use it as well, Sam. Play Rolex for it.
I think we just went through everything at the end of the game. I think if we hold fire, because I'm looking at my list, I've got a big list of stuff of loot that I think we are going to have to genuinely sit and go through and divvy up what we're selling, what we're going to use. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of things on this list. I think need breaking down.
Answering the question, so the ring of protection gives a +1 deflection bonus, so the natural armor would stack on top.
Could be worth it, Dave.
I'm not going to say no, because that's 23 AC. That's
you
definitely
are
in the right direction.
Always on the front, aren't you?
That'd be nice.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, I know you don't hit much, but you absorb a lot of damage.
Yeah,
usually.
you are the walking tank.
He's only not been hitting. He's been rolling really well. He's only not been hitting because of his strength damage. So
+1 natural. So if I put Jade Amulet +1 natural armor.
Yeah, and there's a box for natural armor, I think, on your AC thing. These are different things for different. So you bring protections goes into deflection, which would be DEF, and the natural will be NAT, I think, in the character sheet. I'll just double check that on Addams.
Say that again. So AC is 1.
No, so it goes. So you see, on
Oh,
you've got
natural.
AC, then you've got FF, TOU,
Yeah.
NAT, and yeah. So it'd be +1 in the nat for the ring, the amulet, and it'd be +1 in the
+1 in
death for the
deflection.
ring. Because if you put them all in AC, they won't stack.
Gotcha.
Because I believe,
23
I
AC.
could be
Yeah.
wrong. I believe, but I think the natural armor increases your touch AC as well.
It does, yeah. Flat-footed, sorry, not touch.
Flat-footed, sorry, yeah.
Because there's one for touch. Oh, there's actually one for flat-footed as well. So
Yeah.
but you can have one in each of those categories, and they all stack. But you can't have multiples of the same bonus.
Ah.
I've got rope, and I'm sure we've got various axes,
Crowbar.
swords, and crowbars that we can tie to it to multiple people to
Point it
throw
out.
and try and fish. And
Yeah, go
Um,
full tool shed.
yeah, roll. I'm guessing this is going to come from Mortis because he's the knowledge guy. Roll a knowledge engineering for me real quick, and I will
Let's
give you an
have a
appropriate bonus.
Was that engineering or dungeoneer?
Engineering?
No balls.
Let me just double check me.
Anyone
and
else has
the
got it, you
dwarf.
can also roll. Addam
Looks
doesn't.
like
Oh, sorry, that's
shit.
Evelon, not Addam. Do apologise. I can't imagine someone has got it though.
No.
Oh, he does.
Daff-
Adam does have it. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so roll a group strength check for me. So if you pick one main, everyone else roll 4 assist. So who's got the highest strength currently? Would be the question.
Dave or
Probably
Dastor.
Dastor.
Dastor sat at
I've got
15.
11 strength at the minute.
Oh yeah, you've been
Yeah.
sapped like a bugger.
So if everybody else rolls,
I'll go for the assist.
yeah, and your DC's 10. Except for Dastor. Well, Dastor's rolled a 20. +2.
Mortis
+4,
assists, Minato assists, Zegric assists. So that's like a 26.
+8. Because Addam also is
28.
5th. Yeah, so you can get this thing out easily, but it weighs 300 pounds.
Whoa.
So this isn't going to be the easiest thing to get out of this dungeon.
It's not magic.
What?
Can we check if it's magic?
Who did it isn't?
It isn't magic, but roll an approach check for me, somebody.
I think that's Dastor again, isn't it?
He's only got a 1. I've got a better appraise score than he has, but still rolled a 10.
11.
There you go.
Anybody else with praise?
See if I can assist.
Praise.
Yeah, anyone can roll a praise. It's not knowledge checks. So
There you go.
okay. So Minato starts looking this over. Where's it gone? It's not made of gold. It isn't solid gold. It's like gold and bronze and other things. You estimate it's worth 3,000 gold.
Jesus.
But obviously, it's hefty weight, so it's going to be a group effort to carry this thing out of here.
Do we know anything about it? I might have worded that all wrong. Like,
In what respect?
what does it look like? Is it? Do we recognise its origin? Like anything about it? We're looking at this £300 helmet that would fit a giant. Like, do you see where I'm coming from? Like,
Yeah, sure. Mortis, roll me a history check, mate.
Yo. With living history. Here we go. Oh, for God's sake, 11.
let's try Dastor. No, that was worse. I don't think I've got it as Zegric.
I've got it. I went with history for 16.
You have got it. Of all of us.
Okay, so it was clear this is clearly made for some kind of tribe leader of like a giant clan. You know, so it's well made. it's ornate, so you suggest it's probably not really functional as such. It's more of like a pretty piece. Maybe Thessalonian, given everything else that you've seen around here that's like Thessalonian. There are theories that suggest that they were a multi-racial empire, so they weren't just like human or elf or dwarf. So it's certainly possible. But yeah, other than that, who knows?
Okay.
But it's like,
So-
it's monetary value. It's obviously really well crafted. Probably some collector's going to buy it because it looks like a historical piece. That's why you think it's worth so much.
Probably just leave it in the corner of the room until we know that
Until we're on
we've
our
got
way
the
home.
all clear and drag it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, how's everyone looking now? Are we
Not
looking
much.
good enough to carry on?
Totes.
Yeah.
I am anyway.
Yeah. We try corridor yonder then.
Oh, you
Corridor
mama.
B, please.
Yeah. Can I have a blee, please, Blob?
We,
Yeah,
would you be
if
all
you
right for
spend another
Minato
one-
to have a recce again? Round corner.
Mm. Yep.
Well, you know what they say. Up bum, no babies.
But I am going to save you some time here.
Yeah.
And I'll do that. No, that's not what I want to move. Where's my Dastor gone? Drop a Dastor there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So it does. It spins round. It's another
It loops
entrance into
round.
the same cabin.
Wicked.
So, am I right in thinking then we've searched everywhere down here? I don't think we've missed anything, have we?
There's a gold pillar here that you didn't really look at all, other than like a description of it.
Okay.
And you do know that somewhere there is supposed to be a Barghast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
I
shoot my
did,
wires.
yeah,
Yeah.
I did have a look. Oh, I'm sure I said. I may have just made that up.
No, at the start of the session, you were looking at this statue down here.
Oh, okay. I did mean that one.
Oh, sorry. I do apologise.
Yeah, I was as I was running it through my head, I was thinking of saying, right, I'm going to press its nose, I'm going to pull its arm.
So this it's a circular carving of what seems to be an immense stack of tens of thousands of gold coins that rises from floor to ceiling. The edges of these coins are carved with tiny spiked runes.
Hold up, where's the statue of the Runelord?
There.
Oh, okay. So
Which
right,
is the room
okay.
you're in, which is why I assume that's what you're looking at, because you're all down here. You walked through this the last session, and then I think you said last session that you come back to this, you're going to go down through the doors because you weren't sure what was going on.
Okay, so this is the stacks of.
Yes.
Okay.
Bless
Bless
you.
you, Lewis.
Thank you.
So
Okay.
it appears to be a stack of gold coins from ceiling to roof.
Yeah, it's like looks like like a carved gold coins, and it looks to be made of gold.
Detect
Captain
magic.
Mauser.
There does seem to be some type of magic.
Hang on. Let me just
Why don't you all
check
roll a
the spell.
perception check for me?
Perception. Can't be pronounced intentionally wrong.
Okay, so you do see there's a couple of coin slots hidden in it looks like you can push coins through.
Medieval Space Invaders.
I was thinking the coin dropping game. You drop them and then they push.
yeah.
What do they call it?
Yeah, and it's got
Tipping
a
point.
massive 45-degree ramp. Stop the things falling off.
The tipping point type
Cheating
thing.
buggers. Yeah, I
Okay.
know that, yeah.
You're going to drop a gold coin from the stash through?
Sweet.
How many gaps are there?
That's what she
Oh,
said.
Tom's deep in reading.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the answer to that question, funnily enough.
Oh, I thought you said 2.
There's 2. Yeah, there is 2. There's one on the left and one on the right, funnily enough.
Are we timing this?
I was thinking the same thing, same time, Jobby.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, gold coin in each one.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, muted.
I must have hit my mic with my bloody chin. Do apologise.
Get off me
So
there.
you hear them kind of go, like, fall into a space and hit something. And then the pillar starts to grind really noisily and twists as it sinks into the floor, revealing a passageway.
Way.
Let me just...
It's not a pay-as-you-go lavatory, is it? Like you sometimes get in airports.
got
Just-
paid
just-
for
just a
each
bog in
individual
there.
mission.
And for personal knowledge, did it have to be done at the same time?
See, Dave, you're as bad as me.
No.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Well,
Can I roll that? Because I
Uh,
want to know the answer.
You can roll a group intelligence check to see if you can discern the answer between you. How about that?
No,
Okay, so between you, you suspect that you probably didn't have to do it at the same time. But you did have to feed a coin into each slot.
Oh, okay.
And also of note, no idea where the coins went.
Okay.
there's no Candace to
So
blame.
you're not getting your money back.
No refunds, right?
Right. What's beyond?
What lies
Um,
beyond?
Oh,
This
I'm
is just like a
confused with
plain
water.
stone room beyond. And you have doors that you can see currently to the east and north. And then there's another set to the south.
Okay. North first. Have a listen.
North first.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, yep.
Okay. Let me open that door for you. Sorry.
We were having a listen first, Tom.
Oh, sorry. Listen. Do apologise. You can hear somebody speaking,
Ooh-wee.
but who's listening at the door? Here's a question for you.
Dastor and Argus, by the looks of it.
A language that you two do not understand.
Do they recognise the language?
They don't know.
But it's Thessalonian. But I
Hang on,
don't
let me
bet
just
that
see
because
what
I've got no
languages
idea
Zegric
that that's happening.
speaks.
How much want to bet, Mark?
7p. I'll play 7p down him right now. That's how confident I am.
What I'm going to do then is Dastor's obviously going to hear this language he doesn't recognise, and he's going to say to Zegric, "Come over and have a listen, see if you recognise it."
Sure. And then roll knowledge history for me, please, Mortis.
Right, so- 16.
So you think it's Thessalonian, but bear in mind that Thessalonian's a dead language, so nobody actually speaks it. So you think it probably is Thessalonian, but you're not 100% sure.
Right. If it was Thessalonian, what would it say? Assuming
You're
that
struggling
that's
to
what it was.
make out proper words and syntax without entering the room.
Right. So, is everyone okay for hit points, everything?
Yeah,
I think
do
it's
the
throw
door
the doors open, charge in.
Let's do this thing. 2 donkeys repeatedly.
Okay. Yeah, so you open the doors. This barren room contains an upright dais on which sits a marble throne. To either side stand statues of a man clutching a book and a glaive. A ghostly figure seems to be seated in the throne, an image of the same man who appears in the statues. He seems to be addressing an audience as he moves his hands about, his fingers decorated with hooked rings, but the words issuing from his phantom mouth are difficult to make out and in a strange language.
Okay. Sound.
Has he
Has
Has he?
reacted to it?
Yeah.
Nope. And then there's will you roll me a language check, please, Mark?
I certainly will.
Linguistics, sorry, not language, linguistics.
So that's would that be under knowledge or no? It'll be under L, I think. Here we go. Common sword. No.
How long do you want to spend deciphering what this thing's saying to you?
Shall we just kick the door in and twat it, or shall
Well,
we?
You're in there.
because it's
You've opened the doors open.
when you say
It hasn't reacted. Has not reacted.
yeah, so it's not addressing us; it's addressing a phantom audience that is no longer there.
It's almost
So it's
like
almost
a
like
recording, isn't it?
Yeah.
and it's not responded to us being there. So it's, I mean, it's one of those things that we can probably come back and spend some time at later if.
Yeah. Yeah, let's check that out after we've. So what's can we get past it, sort of thing? Hang on.
Well, we don't need to. It's a sealed room, but we've got other doors to the east and south that we can look.
Yeah. Right,
Is it?
let's do that.
Are we pretty sure it's Karzaug?
Yeah, so this is the same as the statue. It's exactly the same as
yeah.
every statue you've seen, which is this guy with the glaive in the book.
I
Does
think
it
I think
appear
this
on
is a
repeat?
comeback too.
Yeah, so if you spend kind of a couple of minutes in there, it does seem to it puts in and out, but it's repeating the same phrase.
Okay. So we can come back and properly study
Yeah.
it then. Yeah.
So the linguistic check was just how long it's going to take compared to how long you want to spend actually deciphering
Right.
it. So you won't get another roll on that. That's now set as how long it's going to take you
Yeah.
to do.
We, like Dave says, we can come back, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When there's nothing
Yeah,
going to jump out at us and go.
Boo.
But to be fair, you've done a pretty thorough job of clearing this place out as well. So
Yeah.
2 doors left.
Yeah.
And I did a
Okay.
poo in one of the corners just in case.
okay, so
Perception check on the door.
perception check on this door,
The east
Yeah, go ahead.
door.
the door to the east.
Ooh.
Can't hear anything.
Let's
Yeah,
pick
no,
one
go for
and
it.
go.
Yeah.
Feel
Correct
to
and go.
hurt.
Okay.
Things. Possibly.
So, open this door. This room contains 3 low tables, their tops covered with a strange and chilling selection of tools, saws, long-bladed knives, and objects whose purpose is not readily apparent. A strange collection of bones lies near the southern table. Too many to be one skeleton, but too few to be 2.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Um.
Well, as with my necromantic background, is there anything I might know that's relevant about this sort of mismatch? Knowledge Arcana, maybe something like that.
Yeah, give me a knowledge arcana check.
Right.
If anyone wants to assist, you can. If as
Oh,
long as you
sweet.
have the knowledge skill.
18.
Hang on, bear with.
Come on.
12. Oh, yes.
So that's 19. Is it? Is that
So
right?
plus 2.
Oh, so, oh,
But
another
it-
So
one.
22.
Two.
2.
Dastor
Okay,
might be able to assist as
That's
well.
enough. That is
Okay.
enough. So
We rule.
you
Yeah.
know of wizards, like wizards who aren't particularly pleasant, you'll say, using transmutation magic to change and mold living flesh. There looks to be
This is
some
a-
kind of like experiment room where they've been trying to make pretty grisly creatures.
This is a David Gemmell room, this is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very David Gemmell. Yeah.
Detect
Um,
magic does not pick anything up.
Yeah, there's something on the easternmost table. Very small.
Okay.
Hmm.
What is giving off the magic? Because I believe that 1, 2, 3, as it were. So presence or absence of magical auras, number of different magical auras which you've given me, strength and location of the aura.
Yeah, well, I assumed you'd hold on to it long enough to get the
Yeah.
information. It just seems to be me be a bit of a given. So it points you to a silver and gold 7-pointed star with one surface studded with nodules and blades, and the other has a thin curved handle.
So hang on, there's 2 items.
No, it's one item.
1 item, yeah. Say it again.
7-pointed star.
Yeah.
One face of the star has got nodules and hooks.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Other face of the star comes out into like a key.
Okay. Can we
Ooh.
do knowledge check?
Yeah. Don't know what the fugue that might be.
Roll knowledge history for me.
Oh shit! I can't do knowledge history.
I think I can again. Yeah.
21.
Or knowledge local's fine too. Give me a knowledge local.
Oh.
I'm trying to test your memory.
Yeah, my knowledge local isn't great.
Oh, 7-pointed star.
That's a septagram.
Can I assist for knowledge local?
If you have it, you can roll it yourself. Yeah.
I got 21
Probably don't.
on my history.
Oh,
Hey,
so you
hold
did.
on. This is Abadar. Or is it?
I'm shaking his head, Dave.
Say again, sorry.
You remember when you spoke? Get a name now. When you were speaking to Lyrie, the captive wizard, that they couldn't find the key and couldn't get in to Malfeshnikor's prison. This looks very much. So you know the 7-pointed star is very heavily linked to the Thessalonian Empire, and this looks very key-like.
Oh. Because where was the prison?
You haven't found it yet, but you have also cleared out everywhere else in this dungeon. So
Oh, so it's supposed to be here.
Yeah, it's somewhere in
Oh,
Crystal
okay.
Top. And given that you've cleared out the rest of this dungeon, I'm gonna.
Let's check
Might
south,
just be
shall
the
we?
last door.
Yeah.
We'll take the key with us.
So the other thing you remember is that the door was enchanted, so the Malfeshnikor is bound to this place. Is the other thing that comes to mind. And when you get to the door, you do in fact see a key lock with a 7-pointed star that looks like the key might fit in it.
I did the detect magic now.
Yeah, nice one. Right, form up. Let's go in.
And the other thing I'll give you from the detect magic. Actually, no. Roll knowledge arcana for me, somebody.
I can do that as well. So 7, yeah.
So Zegric, which makes sense because you were casting it, you get the impression that if you use the key to unlock the door, you will also break the spell that binds Malfection Core to this place.
Which would be a bad thing.
Which would be a bad thing.
Just putting this out there, couldn't we just have like a little break if we've cleared the dungeon?
Because what's the legend behind him again?
So you read in Zuko's diary
Yeah.
that fucking names for some reason I cannot remember names. Nuwali was looking to free Malfection Core and use him to destroy Sandpoint effectively.
Yeah. I think we're
So what-
okay.
So what we assume from that then is there is a representation of him behind the locked door, and obviously unlocking the door will release him. But we're talking in quite an obvious tone here, aren't we? So he's been locked behind the door. We unlock the door. We release him. So we have to then fight him.
Yeah, and you know
Yeah.
he's a Barghast as well.
Yeah.
He's what?
That's the thing. He is a Barghast.
Barghast.
And what are they? 'Cause
Bargeist. It's they're sort of hellhoundy type things.
You can go knowledge.
what, Tom?
Dungeoneering for a Barghast. Hang on, bear with me. Because it doesn't tell me in the book, apparently.
Sponge.
It'd be planes.
Oh,
Got that.
Yeah, planes.
Yeah, so it's a fiend.
It is, yeah.
There's something to do with goblins, Barghests, aren't they?
So, they are said to be related to goblinoid races of Galarium. It resembles a cross between a wolf and a goblin, and comes to this world to feed on the flesh and souls of mortals. The natural save is a warg-sized hybrid of both goblin and wolf. They can take on the form of a goblin or a wolf. I mean, you roll pretty well.
I feel like this is Zegric's area of expertise,
Yeah.
as he's a monster hunter.
Beep, beep.
You know what? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna agree with Minato then. Everything else is clear. This is what we're here for, and it's sealed until we open the door. So why not? Okay. So why not take as much time as we can to prepare and be at full strength for this?
Yeah, well, this is the thing. You're in no rush. You've killed everything, and I mean, you've killed everything. You know, there's not a room you've left untouched. So you're pretty sure.
We've got a buttload of crab meat that needs eating.
Yeah, so we could probably take a long rest, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah, I'm up for doing that. How'd you do that?
Well, hang on.
I ought to know by now.
Just bear with.
It's different to 5e though, Mark. You don't get your full. You get all your spell slots back.
Yeah.
But you only get a hit point. Yeah.
Well, that's no problem. I'm only 4 off max. Goes up to 20.
So I've got 1 channel energy left, which is 2d6.
Yep.
So shall I do that first?
Oh yeah, you might as well, because you're going to get it back, aren't you, straight away?
Yeah, well that's 10 hit points back to everybody that needs it.
Oh, that's
yeah. So we will assume that. I just need to check something that.
Jake will resummon.
Yeah, resummon Zeedlon. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to double check that it comes back at half health.
all
I'm
right,
not an expert
spells.
on summoner class.
You know what? Where's my spells? Where's my spells?
Half its normal hit points.
Um,
That's an answer.
What are we doing in terms of strength drain? I mean, can I have as many lesser restorations? Do I get any back from resting?
You get 1 back from resting.
um,
Now, bear with me a second. For each affected ability score.
I think it's 1 point per ability, isn't it?
It is, yeah. No, sorry, I was looking at the Eidolon because obviously I'm not. Yeah, the Eidolon doesn't heal naturally, so it can only be healed with
Well, how long
less
does the
restoration.
summoning ritual take?
1 minute.
So what if he summons it and then we do the channel energy,
Yeah, that's why I was checking. It comes
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to half, then he'll take the channel,
which is 10,
which is 10. So that brings it to
and then
27.
he'll get so many for the rest, won't he?
1 for the rest. It's just 1 on the rest.
But doesn't Jake also have
Yeah, I'm just going to
healing
check his
Eidolon spells?
spell slots, see what he's got left before you take the rest.
Because what I'll do, Dave, is let me just check Dastor spells.
He's used all of his spells by the look of it.
So what
You
I'll
can
do is
heal the Eidolon with the wand, or you can do it with spells.
because how much are you down, Dave? Are you the only one that's down?
I'm a -4 because your lesser restoration does D4 points.
That's what I'm thinking. If I double prepare restoration, do it once, and just pray. If it doesn't work, I've got the second one there. And
Yes, please.
Hopefully, we should on 2d4 get you back up, shouldn't we? Because if you heal one naturally,
Yeah, I haven't
Right,
got
now
anything
use
that I
it.
can do myself at level 3
Yeah.
now.
yeah, I can't do Naut either. It's
because
all,
nobody else is at negative, are they?
The Eidolon is at negative
He's not
11 strength.
I thought he was
I don't think it comes back with half its health. It doesn't say anything about ability damage.
I would say if it was
But-
me, and feel free to completely ignore me because I often do. I would say that it was a new body. So
Well, so I was thinking. I was assuming it was a new Eidolon.
No, it's the same Eidolon. But it literally says in the Eidolon thing that the Eidolon does not heal naturally, so it doesn't get the 1 either.
It won't, but it comes back with the ability drain,
Banish.
even though it's a new body.
I need a wee folks. I shall return. I might go and sort of try to spank out a Doid while I'm in there.
Eidolons, right? Let's find the.
I was so close to playing Spank.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, do I really go something like that? And then you went with an 8, and I was like, yeah, no, we're pretty solid on the something 8. God damn.
God damn. God damn.
Not really interested in that. Eidolon models. We're not really interested in that. Yeah, no. All right.
Are we happy for you to go ahead and roll your D4s though, Sam? For the lesser restoration.
Are you happy for me to do that, Tom?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'll roll 1d4 first and see what happens.
Come
That's
on.
a 2.
Okay.
And then I'll roll it again. That's a 4. That's 6.
Okay, that's done it then.
Did you take your 1 natural healing?
Yeah. I was on -5.
So what you want now?
So
Max 16.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Does that overheal you, Dave?
Yes.
Did you need
By
the 4?
2.
By 2. Yeah, I needed to get to. Yeah.
You can. I'll let you apply the 2 to the Eidolon.
Okay.
Oh, that's very generous.
Yeah, that's what I was sort of angling for.
Yeah. But the bit that says it doesn't heal naturally makes me think it doesn't get it. You have to cast. I know because although it's I don't really have an answer as such. I can't see anything that's naturally on the summoner's thing for the Eidolon or in the Eidolon rules, other than it's saying it doesn't heal naturally.
Yeah, so it's kind of a long rest. It's kind of a long journey type thing for the Eidolon. And then on the way back to Sand Point, we'll perhaps be on an even keel by the time we get back. Type thing.
Hit it.
Because other thing that makes me say it doesn't get it is when it's summoned in this way, the Eidolon hit points are unchanged from the last time it was dismissed or banished, which would suggest to me that it keeps the ability drain as well, the ability damage. Doesn't say it outright, but if you look at the rule as intended,
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I think when you look at it from obviously because we don't know the rules on it. Like for me, for example, I'm speaking without knowing any of the rules on the Eidolon. I was sort of thinking like Mark. You're almost a bit like Raised Dead or something. They're brand new, aren't they? As it were. That's my take on it. But if it's the same creature, it's the same creature.
Yeah, so the way it's kind of written out in the class is it's the same creature that you've linked to.
Yeah.
The summoner can twist its physical shape to an extent, but it's always like the same like soul, if you like. I suppose that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Soul. Wait.
So, just have a look. Rejuvenate Eidolon. Yeah, he reduced Eidolon only just HP as well. So sorry, gents.
No,
man.
Okay. Have you all done all the healing that you'd like to do?
Yeah, I certainly
was going to say I'd like to think that channel energy should have pretty much done everyone. On a rest, Dastor is 1 HP short, so I'm not going to bother healing that.
Okay. Eidolon's at 27 or 35. Did you want to give him a wand in, or do you want to keep him out the fight? Because I don't know how much he's going to be.
Well, what's he at now? Because he's took 2.
27 or 35.
No, what's his strength at? His modifier.
Oh, his strength's at -9. So hang on. I'll just tell you the modifier for that. So he's at a -2 modifier. Trump.
What the?
I just scared, that was me, but it scared the crap out of me.
Message my partner.
I mean, -2 to hit's not horrendous if he gets flanking. That'll balance it to at least a 0.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to engage and then make that call.
Nani?
Yeah, exactly.
I am just going to run and get a drink real quick because I don't have
I
one.
can play with these.
I'll literally be 2 seconds.
It does. You know, when Lewis puts them up, does it share them to everyone?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's so loud. I'm going to have to turn you down, Mark.
Sorry.
Hello there. Hello there.
Sounds very much like a Mr. Kenobi.
It is Mr. Kenobi. Oh, dear me, this snake dude's doing man nothing.
Snake.
You can't really tell, but I've been trying to... No, you schleg. Snake dude.
Is that Lorgar?
No, it's Fulgrim.
Fulgrim, yeah, of course.
Do apologise about that. I wasn't sure if the missus was home or not, so I didn't know if I'd get one if I messaged her. So
Get one or
Best
get
be
something.
safe.
Cheers, home. Okay, so what's the plan then, gents?
Right.
Form up, open the door, charge in.
Yeah.
Can we listen at the door?
You certainly can.
21.
All right, chums, let's do this thing.
Have you hit anything yet, Lois? Did you hit it, didn't you?
Yeah, I killed the crab, didn't I?
Yeah, it's just me that's not cool. Come on, I want to hit something.
Should do now, Dave, surely. Now that you're
Okay,
back
so
up there.
you can hear the breathing of a creature in the room.
Do it.
But it's only one sound source. There's definitely only one thing in here.
It's the ting. Let's have it.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's take it to town.
Okay, so as you insert this 7-pointed star key and twist it, it's almost like a bright light that kind of like almost like glass smashing. As you kind of turn the key, which makes you think that, you know, as you suspected, the binding spell has been dispelled. The doors in this room are made of stone but bear no handles. So that's the description of the outside of the room, Thomas. This room is lit primarily by a 10-foot-long pit of flickering flame. That fills the room with a strange humid heat and smell of burning hair. In the northern corners of the room, wooden risers each hold several dozen golden candles that burn without melting, whilst to the south of the wall bears an immense carving of a 7-pointed star. The fire pit is only a few inches deep. Stepping into and out of the pit doesn't impact movement speed. And that's it.
Buddy.
And then
What
there's
does Ralph Wiggum say?
Kiss a bun.
I'm in danger. And in front
Tom,
of you,
I think there's something else in the room as well.
yeah, there is. Bear with me a minute.
There's some pull in the corner.
That's the wrong one.
So
No.
You cut out there,
Down.
Mark.
Yeah.
hey!
I'm just going to give you a handout. You can all see what this
Hey.
fella looks like.
Handy.
Everybody.
You'll love a handout.
Yeah.
Greater
I
bar
don't
guest.
like the fact it says greater. That's the bit I don't like, if I'm honest.
Oh, well, you see, I do.
Is that the DM in you, Dave?
No, this is the no. Well, I suppose it is from a certain point of view because I'm throwing these things at you, and I very rarely get a chance to twat it, and now I want to.
Yeah.
So this
Face
is
like a busted welly.
a wolf goblinoid type creature. Is everything all right, Jake?
Yeah, everything's okay now, thank you. It was just I had to go and help somebody out.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, mate. Just as long as you're all right and everyone else is all right, we're all good. That's the.
Yeah, sorry to shoot.
No,
it's all right, mate.
don't worry about it.
No,
These
no,
things
mate.
happen.
You've got to go, mate. If you've got to go, you've got to go. Don't have to apologise for that.
We all know you went for a poo, really, and you couldn't say it online.
I tell you what, that was an absolute corker of a shit, wasn't it? It took me a whole hour to do it.
Does someone want to catch Jacob with what's going on?
We killed the crab.
We killed the crab.
We killed the crab. We're fighting the big bat. We've just had a long rest. The Eidolon's back.
Yeah.
Yay! Is it back to full health?
Yeah, we killed.
The Eidolon died.
No, short apparently.
We've healed 2 of
Harry.
his strength damage. Found a magic key, and there's a recording for us to go and watch in a minute.
I don't want to know what that recording is.
It's, well, you know when you were on the toilet for your massive shit? Did you not see
Yeah.
a blinking red light in the corner?
Yeah, I waved it multiple times.
Has anyone heard of Drakenlord, the German fella that just became the world's biggest lol cow and had people coming up to and making music festivals outside his house? Yeah, one of the things, it was just such a turd. He used to do live streaming, but everybody got onto the fact that he's a turd and really stupid, and just used to go on and just be really mean to him. Once in the middle of his stream, one of the guys who could obviously do things like that changed the image from his webcam to a video that was from Pornhub of him just laid there naked after whack.
Oh, no.
Mark.
I can assure you I wasn't doing that.
But you want to see him as well. He's just like the person you would, if you ever had to watch someone. Why?
Oh, Mark.
Mark, I never want to watch that.
Yeah, well, you know, think of it in degrees. Thankfully, the video I watched on it didn't have any footage of that. It has apparently since been deleted off Pornhub.
Can't imagine why.
Okay, so this wolf goblinoid looking creature is also larger than you expected him to be. He takes one look at you and gives one, finally, someone has come to free me.
Oh shit!
His name
Bow
is
down
Kevin.
before me and serve me, or you will die.
At this, August is going to bang his sword against his shield and say, "Yeah, free you back to the abyss, motherfucker," and then charge.
All right, everyone, all
Leroy Jenkins.
there's a soundbite for that somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's not on this one. It's not on this.
Lewis is painting tonight. He's not on the
Yes,
ball.
there's a reason for that. I know
What was
full
it doing? I
fact
was
that if I
rolling
put that on there, it would cause some
Hey.
serious problems for everybody.
Oh, it's my perception that's 21. I've rolled 3 initiative. Mark. I blame you.
I'll accept that because I've actually rolled more than 10, which is legendary for me. I'm still going to be second to last. I can guarantee it.
And Malfeshnikal's rolled 24 for his initiative.
Yeah, why that's not hidden, I don't know. Not very happy about that. Normally it hides them.
Well, it'd be on the stack anyway, wouldn't it? It puts him on
Yeah,
the tracker.
Where are you?
Yeah, but normally it hides them on the tracker so you can't see what their initiative is. Well, it's done it in the past anyway.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it has. I don't think it has done while we've been in Tasseltop, but I'm pretty sure in the first sessions, it did it when we were fighting in the town. How's everybody?
know about
Roll
Addam?
initiative.
Yeah.
No, I've lost Adam.
Do you know what? He's there. That's why. There you go.
Hey, Adam.
We never moved his token. I do apologise. I was playing him and I was rolling for him, but I wasn't moving him.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome, mate.
He said that lawful evil, so he's probably from the Nine Hells, actually, isn't he? As opposed to the Abyss.
He's probably got a little
chaotic weevil. Does anyone have a magic card?
Sorry?
Does anyone remember a card in Magic called Root Greevel? That's my favourite
No, mate.
flavour. Found it. Really?
You're cutting out, Mark.
I'm blaming you.
Gosh.
Okay, so
Anyone?
Malfeshnical gets to go first.
Yeah.
Shocker.
And seeing somebody at the back with a bow.
With a jammy dodger in his face.
Yeah, I'm still pulling the face with it though. Wait, what?
It
Jammy
added,
Dodger in
it
his
added
face and
to the
gets sprung.
countenance, mate. It was good.
That's a clip right there, isn't it? Yeah. Then your character gets targeted at the back.
At the most unopportune moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
Long Johnson.
Okay, so he's going to cast a spell. So I would like Argus, Dastor, the Eidolon, Addam, Mortis, and Zegric. So everyone but Minato. Roll a will save for me, please.
Hang on a minute.
We'll see.
What spell is he casting?
Fireball.
I can't tell you that. But what I can tell you is it's a 30-foot cone.
Through
Is
stone.
it anything?
Did you say a dexterity saving throw?
No, a will save. It can get all of you,
Okay.
I assure you. I've got the measuring tool up.
It's not a fear thing, is it?
Don't know, but the Eidolon got a
I'm
natural
trying
one.
to find is the saving throw somewhere where I don't think it
Click
is.
will.
No, it isn't fear.
Right, here we go.
Well, I think I rolled well for Dastor and Zegric, that's for sure.
I'm going to shout sponge and hope no one notices. Cat's in the bag again. He's attacking the other cat while she's in the bag, which is a bit mean.
I think one of these days I'm actually going to make the trip up to Mark's house and go to the pub with him, just because every night he just makes me laugh all night, Mark.
Talk shit for hours. Man. I do it almost constantly when I'm by myself. You don't understand how it takes to hold in all the bullshit that just lives within me.
Is Liverpool where you live in, Mark?
Yeah.
We don't have to be specific, but it's up that way, isn't it? I think next time Claire goes up to see her mate Claire, I might pop in and see you.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I
got a
do
mate who
live in
lives up there.
utter squalor, but I'm sure Dave's already told you.
Meet him at
This
the
is why
pub,
pubs
Sam.
were invented.
Zegric, Argus, and Dastor all pass. So you are unaffected. Everybody else,
17
you are
fails.
suddenly. Sorry? Yeah.
Even a 17 fails. Wow.
Yep.
That's hard, Varky.
So
Did you say an
Um,
aardvark?
you are suddenly beset with feelings of despair. Each affected creature takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls.
So everything except spell
Yeah.
damage.
What did he just what was the spell that he cast?
It's on your turn, you can roll a knowledge arcana and find out. And as he casts that, he's just going to stand there and say, "Come then, come to your doom."
I'm going to do a little bit of wee in my underpants.
And the Minato, it's your turn.
Can I
grade
swift
8
action invisibility trick?
Yep.
So
Which makes you invisible, doesn't
5.
it?
It does, yeah.
Yep.
So that would be 15. That would be 25. Is that right?
I can't see where you're moving until you drop the token, mate.
So that would be 30 to move there.
And
Yeah.
you can go 40. You've got movement speed of 40.
What's this thing in the middle?
That is a fire pit.
I won't walk through that then.
Why not? Might be good for you.
I'll go here.
Okay.
And then I will have an attack, please, while invisible.
Absolutely fine.
So it's
So you go against his flat-footed because you can't see it.
14, is that?
14 to hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a miss.
Oh,
Against
shaggy.
flat-footed.
That's a shame.
Oh,
I'll have another go with offhand.
Your offhand
16.
is also a miss because he's not
Fuck
flat.
me.
Because once you make the first attack, you become visible.
All right. That's me, and I kind of just come out of invisibility and go.
Ha ha!
Mm-hmm.
That's That's what I'm going to do.
So, given his size, what I will say is that square will count as flanking for Minato. That
Nice.
makes sense. Because you'll be able to draw a line through his token.
Yeah.
We all love a good flank.
Okay.
I know,
Brings us
I
to
do.
Zegric's turn.
Good old crafty flank.
Nip forward. I can
Mhm.
shoot from that angle, can't I, Tom?
If he can get you with a cone weapon, you can probably hit him with your bow, yeah.
So, well, this was my argument because back there, I'd have argued he couldn't have got me with a cone.
It's a spell, mate, and he could see you, so.
Okay.
Oh,
Then I'm going to take a swift action, magic me bow. I think that goes without saying these days, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do acid splash for this first one. 26 to hit
Absolutely nails him.
for 9 points of damage.
nice.
And 1 point of acid damage.
Okay.
Can I roll a knowledge check on whatever bloody spell he's just cast?
You can. I'm
It
also
would
going to
be-
tell you. No, I'm not. Never mind. Never
It's a purse of monies.
Oh, hang on a minute, Tom.
It's just Jim Bowen does.
Hang on a minute. Is he
You could have won.
an aberration or a magical beast?
He is. He's an evil outsider.
So he doesn't
So
fall
he's
into aberration or magical
Is that from
beast.
the far realm?
It is very
Let's see.
pertinent for me. It's why I always ask it.
Trouser in trouser.
They're
Oh,
from the
fuck.
outer rifts. So from the out.
Doesn't sound nice there.
Oh, the abyss. So they're abyssal.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right in taunting him, sending him back to the abyss. Then I'm quite, you know, it's nice to know my taunt was accurate at least.
Yes.
But you'd have known that from your previous check. To be fair, you rolled pretty well on Bargas. So.
Okay, so what do I need to roll on his magic?
Arcana
Arcana.
or spellcraft. I'll give it you spellcraft as well, depending on what's high.
Spellcraft's a 10.
Feeling
Arcana's
generous.
a 9. I'll do spellcraft then if that's all right. An
Sure.
extra 1. 20.
So it was a spell known as Crushing Despair,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and you believe he has a limit of it of once per day.
There's nothing we can do to counteract. Or how do I know how long they've all been affected? Do I know how to counteract it?
You know that it. You know that it's a minute at a level, but you don't know what level he's cast at.
Okay. So it's not long term. I know it's short term. Just don't know
Probably,
exactly. how
probably
long.
for the fight is probably it's not permanent. Is what you would know. Okay.
The bum.
I
Bring
think
us
that's
to
it for
Eidolon.
his turn.
The Eidolon is fucked off. And he's got -2 to absolutely everything, plus another -2, so he's back at -4. Fuck it, he's gonna charge in.
Wrath.
Okay.
He's got enough room to charge to the flanking. Does the flanking have to be the opposite side?
You have to be able to draw a line to the token
I
because the
remember
token's so large.
two.
You'd be flanking there. But the question is, can you make it there without crossing that pit of fire?
Probably not, no. He's just going to charge there. So he's got another
10,
-2
15,
to...
20, 25. You're good. You've got 40 foot of movement. You could get around that 40 feet. You were there, weren't you? So
And that
10,
give me... What does... So
10, 15,
does flanking just give...
15, plus 2.
Does flanking just give me another... What bonus does flanking give me?
Plus 2 to hit.
So it
If you
just
charge
negates
from
like
that
the
square.
minus...
Yeah.
Deal with
And then
it.
if
So
you charge
basically
that
just
way,
negate.
you get another +2 to hit and damage. But you take -2.
Okay, so that would like balance me out then from my
Yeah.
minus because of my low
Yeah.
strength. So I'm basically rolling all I need to do is basically roll add +2 to whatever this dice roll is. So I'm gonna all of my bonuses is that it's just attack is +0 at the moment, but it should technically be
Under the sea. God.
-2 from.
yeah.
Yeah.
It should be 0 anyway, I think.
Okay.
So it's working. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
use
so-
my Clawy Bleed.
Yeah. And bear in mind, this is going to be -2 to the damage as well.
Well, it needs to hit
that
first,
misses.
doesn't it?
Yeah. And that misses.
Yeah, so that's
unfortunately.
that's the Eidolon done.
Okay. Brings us to Mortis.
Right. Whereabouts? Actually, I should have been sensible. Okay. I'm going to move in, go back to the room over there. I'm going to magic missile at the fella, my lad.
Okay.
Which I believe I don't have to roll for. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Right. So my damage.
Put your teeth in, Mark.
Not one of them off, and 4 force damage.
Yeah, that's 3 on a D4 though.
Gonna say, Mark, that's nearly max damage.
Yeah, I keep forgetting this. It might hit all the time, but it's still a bit crap. At least it's done some damage. Right, that's me. I'm quite happy with that.
3 damage is better than missing twice, Mark.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
coming up. That'll be me next go.
Brings us swiftly round to Addam's turn.
Oh, I know what I
So
should-
Addam is gonna Adam's gonna cast Cure Light Wounds on the Eidolon.
Pure for the wand.
Yeah.
Range touch.
Oh shit. Fine. I'll have to use Magic
You've got
Missile then
Rejuvenate
at
Eidolon,
the
though, haven't you?
monster. Yeah. To be fair, it's not. It's only missing 8 hit points at the moment.
We took
In
off.
fairness,
so-
you would have had the opportunity to heal that outside of combat, so I'll let you do it retroactively because you weren't here when we were discussing that.
What about
We took it off
healing
there.
the Eidolon?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could have done that before the combat because you weren't here for that. You were here as we started to engage, so that was discussed prior. So I'm happy.
But then
for
it
you to
need
retroactively do
to get its hit points back. It needs to have lesser restoration. To get its strength back, it needs
Yeah.
lesser restoration.
We
yeah,
did,
and that's
we
what
did give it some back. Like,
You got 2
not
back.
me personally.
We're going to work on that,
No,
Joe.
that's-
Don't worry.
Oh,
That's all
God.
right. It's got everyone had some shit, didn't they? So fine. I'm just gonna use my
Yeah, don't forget to check the charge
Yeah.
of the wand as well.
I did for the magic missile one last time, so I'm just gonna do that again. So it's a UMD check into it.
It is, yeah. And I did mean for the cure wounds, mate, but yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're all right, mate. It's fine. I'm just, yeah, there's a lot of things. We're talking about a lot of things at once, aren't we? That, unfortunately, you failed to cast, but you don't expend the charge.
Okay. No worries.
Okay.
That is Adamski done.
Okay. It brings us round to Dastor.
Dastor is going to cast Bless. So everyone gets a +1 to their attack.
Nice.
And
How
then
long
he's
does that
going
last for?
to a minute per level. So it's
There you
like
go.
3 minutes. And then he's going to step forward into this corner, and that's his turn.
Okay.
Because I can't do an attack as well.
Oh,
Okay.
job solid.
And that brings us to
Everyone's-
Argus' turn.
Everyone's in range. It's like 50 foot, so everyone gets a +1.
Tally, +1 to attack.
Yeah.
Wicked. Is there any way I can charge into this space?
Do you not have to move greater than 10 feet for the charge? Or am I
You do, and
confused with
it has to
okay.
be a straight line as well. So you would struggle.
Okay. In which case, I'll just step into there then.
Okay.
I am going to use my smite. And swing with a longsword. So this is +1 to hit from Bless. It's only 14.
Is that got the +1 baked in?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Squeeze me.
Yeah. Turn.
To be fair, Dave, you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Like, you did have a plus, 11 to that? Plus 11 to hit, dude.
Yep. Still can't hit it.
Okay. So it is going to take a full round action.
Oh.
Yeah.
How many valid targets? We've got 4 valid targets. So let's roll a d4. We're going to go in numerical order.
Can I even the odds and try and intimidate it into attacking me? Taunt it, telling it its mother was a celestial and and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll an intimidation check. I have already rolled, but roll an intimidation check.
That your mama is so fat that she jumped up in the air and got stuck?
Oh, 1.
Natural 1. But it's going to hit you anyway because that's what it rolled.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So here comes a bite. 15 to hit.
Ooh.
Okay, and then you've got 2 claw attacks coming.
Yeah.
Claw number 1 is a 22 to hit.
Nope.
Claw number 2 is a 34 to hit.
Yep.
34.
And that is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Which I will is the maximum amount of damage you're going to take from him.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done better if you tried. So, because I don't want Sam crying real tears.
Well, how much damage was it?
12.
Oh. It's just a 34 to hit. That's ridiculous. Well, that's not a crit.
My AC is 26 against it at the minute.
Nice.
Oh, nice. 34. Yeah.
Yep. Brings us to Minato's turn.
Come on, Lewis, you're flanking.
You
How
are
do you know?
flanking, so you do get plus 2.
Right.
So you've got a +3 to this, Lou.
He's a flanker.
24 plus 3.
Definitely hits.
You well should.
Okay. That's 7 damage. I'm going to offhand with the Wakatashi. Crit.
Here's a question. Do you know off the top of your head, as a ninja, do you get your sneak attack when you're flanking?
I don't know.
I feel like that's a 5e thing, but I am just going to double check.
I'm assuming 14
no,
doesn't hit your thing, be a crit.
14 doesn't hit me, no. Will be denied. Dex bonus to AC, or when a ninja flanks her target, so you get your sneak attack damage.
Ooh. So 14 sneak attack damage.
Yeah, hang on. So it's total of 21 on the first attack because you've got 7 normal and 14 for sneak attack.
Yeah.
That's a total of 21 damage on the first strike.
Second strike.
Yeah, so it's standard damage plus the next dice down. So I think you got D6 on that. Yeah, so you've got an extra D4 damage.
But they're kicking the nuts.
1.
Most things
So
are
that's
better.
13, 14 damage. That's brutal.
Can I spend a key point, please, and do all my attacks again?
Yeah.
Without having to roll.
Nice.
Did you get both attacks or is it just the one?
Both. It's a whole new action again.
Yeah, but that's a swift action, isn't it? To with the offhand attack, is that not? No, it's not, is it?
No.
Trying to remember the feet now. Word in the feet. No.
Does
damn.
25 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
So
My
that's
tea.
16.
Tea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Does that? I'm assuming a 9 doesn't crit.
No, it doesn't crit, but it's still a hit, mate. So again, another D4 damage.
3.
3, 6, 9. That's a gnarly round.
I'm done. Thank you.
I would hope so.
How much did I do?
A lot.
A lot.
9, 13, 14, 23. Yeah, a lot.
Okay,
Somewhere close to 40 points of damage, I think.
cool.
It's Chris Christopherson.
Brings us to Zegric's turn.
I'm going to stay where I am, and I'm going to take a shot. Funnily enough,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to
You're going to mix it
shoot-
up.
Yeah, let me just double check. I'm not going to cock this one up.
Oh, yeah.
Rebus.
Yeah, it's fine. So I'm going to try and attach a ray of enfeeblement to this attack. I just need to make sure it's a ranged touch attack. I'm not going to fuck up.
Yeah,
So
bear with
plus
me.
1 to this.
Make sure we don't cock up.
22 to hit.
Hits.
So that's 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then I think ray of enfeeblement.
Whilst I'm working that out, Lewis, the attacks you made with your Wazakashi, you feel like
That's a catch.
didn't do as much damage as you would have liked them to have done.
Okay.
You take 1d6 plus 1 per 2 caster levels.
Mhm.
Strength damage.
Okay.
So it's only 1d6, isn't it? At level 3. It'd be level 4, it goes up.
Yeah.
So that's 6 points of strength damage, Thomas.
Okay. Bear with me
Nice.
1 second because the
Yeah,
character.
I'm going to drop a
a
flaccid one on there on my go, which is what I should have done on my first go.
That's minus 3 to his strength skill.
Flaccidity.
Yeah, cheers, mate. That's actually helpful because it makes it easier for me. Because
So if you're
these
whatever your
character sheets
plus
messing me
is,
about.
take 3 off it.
Yeah, sound. Okay, brings us to the Eidolon's turn.
Right, the Eidolon's going to rinse and repeat, and he's going to go for another savagery, but this time he's going to go for a full round attack action.
Yeah, that is fair.
So just with no minuses at the moment, so he's going to go for a. Let me just get the what's the name open so I can at least see my disappointment as I don't hit. That's a natural 1.
That
Okay.
doesn't
Oh,
hit, I
welcome,
would
Jake.
Doesn't
Welcome.
hit.
18.
I'm afraid doesn't hit.
Fucking hell.
I hope they do.
3.
And that doesn't hit either.
Haven't got a cat in house, gents.
But he is there to potentially soak up damage. Who's that? Brings it to Mortis' turn.
Right, I'm going to drop a flaccid penis on him. Right, what it does, I need to make a ranged touch attack.
Don't touch the pee-pee.
Yeah, and if I hit, it takes a D6 penalty to strength, dex, and con
Okay.
each round. Oh, this penalty cannot reduce any. Yeah, so I've got to keep. I could just keep it attached once I've hit with it. I think so. Here we go. Ranged touch attack.
Range touch.
That's going to be a miss.
Oh, just a miss, mate.
Uh.
Against touch AC, just a miss.
Mind you, it's not the end of the spell, so it's
No.
still in my hand as a little curly whip thing. So at least I can have another go. Right, that's me done. Ugh.
Okay. Adam, brings us to yours turn, mate.
So Adam's going to use his UMD check to see if he can fire off another magic missile.
Sorry, can I just confirm that 11 wouldn't have hit Tom on the limp lash?
Oh, yeah, you've got the +1 mark.
Oh yeah,
And it would hit him on touch.
Oh, nice, dude. Right, so that's a D6. So I roll a D6, and he gets this penalty to all, strength, dex, and con.
Well, he rolled it as 4, Mark, initially.
Yeah, it was 4. Yeah, it was a 4.
That's another -2 to all those abilities.
Yeah, cheers, mate. So total of -5 now.
So that was
3 from you.
If I
2
did
from,
4,
yeah.
So -5 to strength, -2 to dex, and -2 to constitution. So you've dropped his AC by 1 as well, Mark. Nice one.
what has he reached 0 on any of the stats?
No,
Right,
no.
hell no. Right, okay. Now that's
You maintain it. That's going to whittle him
well.
down.
That's going to be what I'm going to do. I mean, I've only got one casting of it, so this is it. Let's make it count. Because if it gets 1 to 0, it becomes paralysed.
Yeah. Sorry, Jake, I interrupted.
Do not apologise at all. It's okay. I'm going to miss with a magic missile again, so don't worry, guys. Carry on. Have a wonderful combat.
I do feel-
that was a 3. I'm really
Bliss,
sorry, mate.
perhaps.
You do have a crossbow, for the record.
I know, I just felt like the guaranteed hit would have been nice to win one for once.
Sorry,
I
Jake.
do feel like
you have-
my double arm raise then was reminiscent of Naloran.
Weren't he that bloke with one eye that got shagged by a hag?
That's him.
So-
Yeah, thanks, Lou. You just put a
Brings
bit
us
more
to
salt on
Dastor,
that wound. Right.
It's okay though. You've got a little piece to commemorate him with.
I have, mate. I have. He sits at my computer desk.
Boiled beef.
Well, I think Dastor's going to twat him.
That's fair.
So +1 to this. 25 to hit.
Hits.
Daddy Dastor.
6 points of damage.
Okay, and his dwarven, yeah. So you feel like that does no damage at all.
No damage.
Oh.
No damage at all.
Oh.
Is
dear.
the Wakazashi silvered?
No, it's just a standard Wazakashi, but his dagger is a cold iron returning dagger.
Right.
I should have taken magic weapon. Oh well.
Okay, brings us to Og's turn.
Rinse and repeat. I've still got my smite up and I haven't hit it yet, so my first attack feature is still viable. 17 to hit.
8 is blessing there as well.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that is a miss.
Even
Okay.
with the -2 to dex.
Yeah, because the -2 to dex only reduces his armor by 1.
No.
Minus,
What did Mark roll?
minus.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. It
So
reduces
minus
AC by
4 to
1.
dex,
Yeah,
which is
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Is that right?
No, hang on. I feel like one of us has just got that wrong.
No,
No,
so,
it reduces dex by
Tom's right,
2, but a 17 still doesn't hit his AC. Because it's 4 damage, which is an effective -2 to his AC, to his
Yes.
dex. So he loses -2 to his AC effectively, but it's still higher than a 17.
I don't know which is worse, Jake. I'm going to have this conversation with you, mate, because we seem to be in the same club, and possibly Mark. I roll 1 dice and miss all the time. You roll 3 dice and miss all the time. In fact, in fairness, it's probably worse for you. I don't know. Discuss.
I mean, to be fair, considering for the vast majority of the campaign, the Eidolon's pretty much hit everything.
Yeah,
and ripped it
he has
apart,
been
yeah.
the top killer.
My mum
Okay.
told me you've always got to allow for other people to have a chance to shine.
Yeah.
It's going to bring us to Malfeshnikor's turn.
Yeah, so I'm still taunted, or attempted to. I suppose I've already rolled my intimidation now.
Bear in mind, Tom, he can attack because I don't need 6 every
lost you, mate.
round. However, it's got hit points and a hardness of 5, so he can choose to attack it, and if he kills it, then it goes and he gets his strength and stuff back.
Okay.
But that'd be not hitting somebody else, so I suppose that's a little bonus.
It's nice to take the little wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll, Dave. Roll a D10 for me.
Okay. 10. I don't know. Yeah, 5.
Yep. So he is going to try and eat Dastor. So Dastor is going to take a bite at minus. Okay, so that is 22 to hit.
Is that after the
With the
5?
minus. Yeah.
Dastor, I think, is 17. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so he takes 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Then he's going to take the 19 hits him.
Yep.
10 points of slashing.
10?
Yep.
Yep.
And then a 12 misses.
Yep.
Okay.
Might be
Brings us to
apologising to
Minato,
Lars again in a minute.
Brings us to Minato's turn.
Finish him.
Finish him.
Oh, come on, you Jabberwocky. 24.
24 hits.
Cool. So it's 9 plus 12. That's 21.
21. Okay.
I'm going to offhand.
That was with your dagger, wasn't it?
That was with my cold ice, yeah. I'm going to offhand with a silver dagger. Yeah, that misses.
Okay. That misses.
And I'm going to bonus action vanishing trick, so I'm now invisible.
In it all.
Okay.
Sorry, swift action.
Bonus, I know what you say when you say bonus, mate. I'm not. The only person I give grief about that is Sam.
Yeah.
In fact, the only person you give grief in general is Sam.
Yeah, he's my brother. He can take it.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, I can take it. Do I
But in
spare?
fairness, he asked me to run Pathfinder, so
Yeah.
I would argue he should know the terminology.
Yeah.
Everybody else, they go pass. It's true, you did. And it is also your turn.
Tom?
Yeah.
I'm going to apologise. Can you roll a fortitude save for me?
Is that for the damage?
Yeah, so you would take half of the strength damage if you pass.
Bear with me.
I do apologise. I've just gone back to read the sparks. I was like, I feel like I've missed something here.
27. How's that for you?
Oh.
Okay, so it's only half strength damage. What do I do? 3?
6.
No,
It's
it's 6.
effective, so it'd be a -1, wouldn't it? Instead of
Depends.
3, we don't.
Depends
Yeah.
what his stat lands on. Because it's possibly -2.
Yeah, true. Because you'd be taking 3 points of strength damage instead of 6.
It takes it to an even
no,
number.
it only drive him to 1.
If he's got one,
Jesus.
one's all I need for the whip.
No.
Oh.
Sorry, it takes. So there's a bit of Sam should have asked me to roll a fortitude save.
Yeah.
I do apologise. I haven't used it before.
No, you're right. It doesn't, however, change any of the other hits. So
I
it's
don't
fine.
say I can't imagine it's made effect on anything else.
How dare you make a mistake, Sam?
Oh no!
How dare you?
Very, very, very.
Look,
For
I'm going to
goodness
apologise
sake.
to the whole party. I've brought the game down, and
I'm not angry. I'm
It's all
just
fun and
disappointed.
games.
yeah. I tried something different for once, and
Yeah,
look where it got
Somebody
us.
ended up somebody with that. Got under
Well,
my
well,
arm.
You need to apologise.
Maybe you'll think about that next time, won't you, Sam?
Yeah. I'm sorry, Jake.
Right,
You've
so
not
what
quite
do
got
you
the
actually
dad voice though, Jake. You've not quite got that. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed tone yet.
I'll
I'm
just
not
do that.
angry.
I'll be like
I'm
that
just
sad
disappointed.
child that you just like looks heartbroken.
I'm going to try and shoot him with an acid-lined arrow, Tom. Funnily enough,
Okay.
It's though.
I know it's surprising. It's not something I do often.
Mhm.
27.
Yeah, that hits. Even without the minus to dex, it hits. That's yeah.
I think I'm going to take that crit feat. 9 points of damage from the
Uh-huh.
arrow, and 2 points of acid damage.
How do you kill this creature?
Oh,
Headshot. It's got to be.
the only true
Gotta be,
stop.
hasn't it? No. It's a warg, isn't it? I'm going to Legolas it through the neck and just burn
Yeah.
with the acid.
Okay.
Not
I
gonna
will
lie,
say
chaps, I
Lewis
think I
did the heavy
that.
lifting there.
Yeah, I killed that guy.
Lewis took off about
Yeah.
half his health.
Yeah, fair enough. I
Fair
did do a
enough.
D4 plus 1 on my first turn.
And you
Yeah, no,
reduced his con,
Yeah.
strength and
the
dex.
reduction to the stats
That
was
damage is
definitely
massive.
helpful.
I can't even remember why we wanted to kill this thing now. It was that long ago. What were we after it for?
Can you all remember that time
No,
when
it did.
Dave was something as well?
So Nawali was looking to use it as a weapon, effectively, to use it as an ally to destroy Sandpoint, which she was going to dedicate to Lamashtu
Yeah, I
in
knew
order
there
to
was a
do
really
her
good
transformation
reason
into
for
a
it.
monster.
Mark, we killed something evil.
Good honours. Is there any treasure in the room?
Is so.
Oh, hang on. Let me get my notes up. My massive list of loot.
What you were going to say then when you were just like, my massive
Dongalong.
pause for dramatic effect.
Pizzle.
Okay.
Jigger.
So
Go for it, Tom.
each of the racks, so there's 2 racks in the northern corners, contain 30 eternal candles. So 60 candles in all. Minor magical candles that can burn eternally without heat, similar to a continual flame spell, but only shedding shadowy light in a 5-foot radius.
Oh.
Each candle is worth 25 GP.
Oh.
How many candles?
I mean,
Well, I
that,
have one just out of interest value, or 3 for a candle.
let's say it's 750 golds worth of candles right there.
No, 3 would be 150.
There's
Gold.
30 of them.
Grand and a
60
half.
of them, actually. 30
There's
each
6.
side.
Yeah,
There's
grand and a
60
half.
at 25 gold
60 in
pieces.
total.
Sorry, I thought it was 30.
No.
And then can I have perception checks from everyone? Adding Dastor's thing for stone cutting, please.
Tom,
Dastor.
how much was the helmet worth? I forgot.
3,000.
3,000 gold pieces.
Perception. Did it roll? Did it? Don't think it
What
did.
am I adding to Dastor's, Tom?
Oh, well, ignore that
He
second
gets a +2 for stone cutting, I think.
I'll have a look. I'll roll the perception and then I'll have a look for the thing.
one. Yeah, stop scrotuming down.
Stone cunning +2, yeah. So he
Okay.
got a 21.
As a group, you all did really well. So you find, bear with me, 2 hidden alcoves, 1 each side of the room.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So this one is completely empty,
Is it though?
but this one has a single silver coffer sat on one side on a shelf.
It's a crap.
It's a trap.
Ah,
Is it?
Hang on, I'm
Look,
just searching for
Does anybody mind if I have 3 of those candles just for aesthetic purposes?
No, Mark, you
You
enjoy
can have
it,
4
mate.
candles if you like, Mark.
4 candles? Get some O's!
Do you want me to see if this copper is rigged
Yes, please.
while I eat my cream egg?
Oh, I wish I had a cream egg.
Tis
Yeah.
the season, Mark.
I eat them in one, though,
disable.
so they don't last long.
Disable. So it'd be perception. Say
27.
it'd be perception or sleight of hand.
Oh,
I'll use that score. That's fine. Doesn't seem to be trapped.
Sorry, are
It's
we just
not.
going to gloss over the fact that Mark's just said he eats a Cadbury's cream egg whole?
I've
How
been
do
known
they
to eat-
recognise the puller face then?
I've been known to eat a pack of those packs of 5, just one
Yeah.
after the other. It's just really nice.
Nice
It's the
and
reason
gooey.
why I'm this fat. I'm probably going to die soon.
Fuck, you don't eat them whole.
What are you
No, you
supposed
bite
to do
the
with
top
them then,
off.
Stan?
It's
Then
great.
you lick
get a
all the gooey
massive,
bit out, and
massive
then you spill
burst
it.
of goo.
No,
sounds-
you have to bite.
That sounds
No,
really
oh.
giggity.
Right,
Yeah,
we'll
you know what
continue the discussion in a minute.
I mean.
So yeah, the coffer doesn't appear to be trapped.
Oh.
Right, have a look. Go. Yeah.
So you
haven't
open
checked
it.
for magic yet.
Oh,
You
detect
opening it?
magic. Detect magic.
Yes, there appears to be a source of magic coming from inside the coffer,
From within,
from within.
but the coffer isn't magical.
The coffer itself is not magical. No, it
Okay.
is pure silver, but it is not magical.
Hang on.
I
can
think
only-
Dastor should open the coffer.
Dastor's not looking too healthy. The strength and occasion.
Why is Dastor always got to make it about him?
That's it. Yeah, I can't tell you anymore until I can see it, and then I can do a spell check. So, Dastor uses axe to open the coffer.
Okay. Roll me a sleight of hand check to see if he can actually manipulate the coffer with his axe without damaging the coffer.
I won't do that then. Dastor will open it with his hand.
Okay, so he opens it up, and it appears to be filled with fine white sand.
So
Rub some into my gums.
with
It's just sand.
Oh, I'll look really disappointed.
Do you want him? Would you like him to go rummaging through the sand?
is
Do
the
it- do
sand
his-
what's
Do
giving
his
the
teeth
magical aura?
disappear?
No. Sorry, what's the question, Sam?
Is the magical aura coming from the sand or within the sand?
In the sand. So there's an item in the sand,
Okay, so Dastor will then put his hand in and pull said
and
ice.
he will pull out
A nuclear bomb.
a simple-looking silver band.
Silver band. Can we do a spellcraft on that, Badger?
You certainly can.
Give your meat a good old rub.
That's the one.
Oh.
18 for Zegric.
So it is a ring of force shield.
Ooh,
What's that do?
This
That
ring
blocks
generates
magic
a
missile.
shield-sized and shield-shaped wall of force that stays with the ring and can be wielded by the wearer as if it were a heavy shield. This special creation has no armor penalty check or arcane spell failure chance since it is weightless and encumbrance free. It can be activated and deactivated at will as a free action. This specific this specific ring of force shield generates a shield in the shape of a 7-pointed star.
I
So as
take
the
it only
character-
you have to be able to wield a shield.
Yeah, heavy shield to be specific. And it acts as a heavy shield, so it gives you a +2 AC.
So, Dave, looking at
I was
you.
going to say.
Well, I've had loads.
Or what about Dastor? What does he use a shield?
He does, but
It
So you
makes more
have to
sense
be
for
able-
Dave to have it. That's my
In
opinion.
all, I mean, bear in mind, you've got a crap ton of money to buy any of the magic items you want. Because you've
And
got
the other
something
thing
that's
is,
Muscular, so-
like, as a general rule of thumb, like, Lars isn't here for as many sessions. If we ever need to take Dastor out of, like, consistent play for whatever reason, at least we've still got the magic item.
So basically, Jake's just admitted that he wants Lars out of the game. He's a changed man.
Roll me an appraise
How
check
dare
as
he
well, Simon.
prioritise spending time with his family over D&D?
I know.
I had the same conversation with Tom earlier. Although, I do have to take
Yeah,
my
somebody give me an
laptop
appraise check quick.
Unfortunately.
What was that, sorry?
Somebody give me an appraise check.
I'll do it. Why not? Unless somebody else does by the time.
Oh, well,
That's
that's
not
not
how much
fair.
these things worth. Okay, so Zegric and Argus. So Argus, you're looking at the silver coffer, and you think that alone is worth 100 gold pieces.
Nice.
The Ring of Force shield, if you will not want it, you think you could sell for, it has like a price of 8,500 gold pieces. So if you don't want it, you can sell it.
Can you use it, Dave?
So what you're saying is you have to be able to use
A
a heavy shield to use it.
Yeah, which you can do.
Yeah, and it's a ring that projects a shield.
Yeah, so you'd have
Yeah.
it instead of
A
your shield.
weightless, and you can activate it and deactivate it as a free action.
But I think
so-
also you then also removing your negatives for having a heavy shield.
Is that right?
It's got
Yeah,
no
I mean,
weight
Dave
or
doesn't
anything.
really
so-
suffer.
Okay.
Doesn't suffer
What-
from it because he doesn't have spell, because he's not a wizard, so he doesn't suffer from arcane spell failure, and doesn't have ACP.
Oh,
So don't know. Don't
but
know.
does not having a shield have a negative effect on like dex bonuses to armor or anything like that? Oh, okay. Does having a
but
heavy
it
shield
allows him
slow
to
you
get
down?
rid of it as a.
Dungeon Master, am I having it?
What you can for me, it's no use to me. You're the only person here that could use it, apart from Dastor, who's not here, and we're not sure if.
Oh, you can bash somebody. You can do a shield bash with it. So, do you know how?
That reminds me of that alien when you do that off the Space King. He's like, "Ooh, I can't understand him. He keeps punching.
Hmm.
Have you watched that yet?
I don't know.
What's that?
Shield bash attacks.
Space King on YouTube. It's that parody they've done on Warhammer, isn't it?
No.
Such a piss.
I would suggest
Never heard
the
of it.
main bonus to it is that you can dispel. You can pull the shield out and dispel. So you can go from one-handed to two-handed quickly if you need to. I would suggest is the main bonus.
Breath weapons and spells cannot pass through it.
Yep.
It blocks ethereal creatures as well as material ones. Because it basically has the same. So it has the same abilities as the spell Wall of Force.
Right.
So that's what I'm reading now. Wall of Force. So
What AC bonus does it give me?
2.
+2.
So it's only the same AC, but you can do all the other stuff as well.
Yeah. See, breath weapons and spells can't pass through a wall of force. So does that mean you can block them?
They can't pass through it. So yeah, they can't hit the user, and they would, if someone was stood behind them, they would also be protected.
That's really powerful.
Does seem a bit imbalanced, that, doesn't it?
I mean, you say that, but
The
to
ring
be,
generates a
to be
shield
fair,
sized and wall of
it's
force.
it's quite a powerful magic item. And you say it's worth 8.5 grand, so it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it's classed as a 9th level piece of
Yep, yeah,
equipment.
ninth,
So
cast level 9th.
it is powerful.
Yeah, well, if it's
Yeah,
only
have
me,
it,
they
though.
can use it anyway, isn't it? So it's
Unless you want the money for something else. Because obviously, Minato's not had much, but there's enough gold realistically to buy pretty much whatever you'd want within like level requirements. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But you've got to be careful because the disintegrate spell automatically destroys it. And it does have a hardness and stuff, so it can be. But I think that's the same for. I'd imagine that's the same for a shield. A shield can be targeted anyway, but disintegrate automatically destroys it. So you don't even have to roll it. So there are possibly some negatives, but I think it's more positives for you to carry it. If I'm honest, Dave.
Would disintegrate work on a normal shield in the same way?
I don't know without really looking into it.
Well,
don't
surely if
think
it disintegrates a magic shield, it's going to disintegrate a non-magical shield.
You think so? Yes, one of those cheesecake attacks.
So
No.
Yeah.
So if you choose disintegrate on weirdly on a shield or something, it gets a fortitude save to reduce the damage. Whereas if someone was to use disintegrate on that, it would instantly get rid of the shield.
Well, it's
But I
because
feel like
I've got a
that's not big
masterwork heavy
trade-off.
shield at the minute, which is 3 AC.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
so
is the other problem.
okay.
there's nothing stopping you having it as a backup, I suppose, but because you can be disarmed. Also, again, it's worth $8.5 grand, so you could just sell it and have the money and buy something else that's more useful for maybe for somebody else.
Okay, I'll tell you what then. I'll keep it for now. But that doesn't change. It does change. Yeah. Hold up. But if I untick it, yeah. Okay. So if I keep it for now, and I'll put a little bracket, say 8.5.
Do you have to be proficient with heavy shields to use it, Tom?
I
'Cause
think
it
it's just
doesn't say
proficient
on
with
the
shields.
item.
Well, what it says, wielded by the wearer as if it were a heavy shield.
Yeah, but I think the specification for shields is it goes shield and then tower shield. I don't know if you have to have specific for heavy shields.
Well, I just meant shield in general.
You would have to be proficient with a shield in order to effectively use it. Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking maybe if Dave wasn't going to get that much use out of it, maybe like as a weird backup for like for Lewis's character or something. Like in that combat, it would have been quite useful if he could wield it because he could have forgot his offhand attack and then just activated his shield to get a +2 AC. I'm just outside the box thinking here.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you know for next session.
Yeah.
I'll find you out.
Soon as you said it struck me as something that a spellcaster would use. To be honest with you, so it's the spell equivalent of a shield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would it's almost like Shield of Faith.
Yeah.
That was sort of my interpretation anyway. But yeah, I think that's one that needs reading up on, Tom, because that is a very powerful magical item for us to sell off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll look into it. But the good news is you have effectively finished the first book of Rise of the Runelords.
Hey.
Do we get to level up?
Well done.
You also hit level 4.
Yeah.
I was just looking to check the title of the first book, which is called Burnt Offerings.
There we go.
So 1 book down, 5 to go. But I was saying to Lewis before the start of the session, though, what I'll do with leveling up, because obviously it's now 10 past 11, is try and just catch you all when you're free individually or like Dave and Mark together or whatever. Because obviously leveling up can take a little bit of time.
Cool.
And
And
get
Mark
this
doesn't
one
know
I'm
yet.
gonna, I'm gonna
Well,
have
that's
to
not gonna
dip
tell him.
out because I'm
Wonder
at work at
Pants.
6.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good catch,
Oh,
guys.
Nice one,
See you later.
dude. Let's
Take
Catch you in a bit,
care.
Lou.
We shall
let's kill the
hopefully-
badger.
Doing a bit better.
Yes.
See you